The U.S. defense industry is large, complex, and competitive. It is also lucrative for those companies able to navigate it successfully. The American Society of Military Comptrollers helps bridge the gap between the boardroom and the battlefield while supporting transformation in the defense sector. The Business of Defense podcast brings you inside the companies working to achieve this, directly from the business leaders, and to understand how they create value for their companies and their customers. For more information on ASMC, visit asmconline.org.
Whether you're looking to build a website for your business, your hobby, your podcast, or just for fun, Pair Networks is your go-to web hosting partner. Not only do we have the lowest domain price in the industry, starting at just $11, we've got hundreds of stunning website templates to help you stand out from the crowd. You're not a techie? Not a problem. With our easy DIY site builders, you can launch your impressive website without any technical know-how. And when it comes to security and updates, don't worry, we've got you covered. Our 24/7 US-based customer support is the best in the industry. Check out pair.com today to learn more. PAIR.com.
Yeah, because
we don't want to do the
apple
chaos
shot.
No. All right.
It was a little too chaos.
No,
We were literally just talking.
If you need motorcycle stuff, go to Old Bike Bond over at oldbikebond.com or on Instagram simply at Old Bike Bond. If you need CBD oil, you got inflammation issues or fucking anxiety or fucking some other bullshit, check out Cradle Lake Clear over at cradlelakeclear.com. The most cleanest, most pure organic CBD there is. No bullshit, no fucking, no, don't go to the fucking local bodega and get some bullshit. Now, if you're an asshole cat or a shithead dog or a fucking dickhead horse, go over.
My ex-wife has a bunch of dickhead horses.
Yeah, go to vetcs.com, man.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Fucking hate those horses. You know something? Don't buy any CBD for those horses. Fuck those animals.
Let them kick her.
Yeah.
All right, so go to vetcs.com. They got it was founded by a vet and a vet tech, and they got the cleanest canine, feline, and equine fucking CBD there is on the market. If you
Your fucking horse sad.
get a horse head in your bed, CBD's probably not going to do anything. But you take it and fucking go for a ride, right? Fucking Law Tigers, you get in a motorcycle accident, go to lawtigers.com.
If you run over a horse with your motorcycle?
Go to Law Tigers or lawtigers.com or go to Facebook and type in Law Tigers in your city. Yeah, if you it's cold now. If you need some hats or some fucking scarves or socks or some shit, go check out Omerta over at omertamia.com. At all these, use the promo code Big Truth at checkout, get 20% off your order. I forgot about that. And now, if Joe really wanted to do this one, if you're into like
Serial killer shit,
yeah, occult shit, arcane knowledge, you tried doing spells from the Mad Arab on the Necronomicon when you were fucking 12. Dabbled in black magic.
Guilty.
Yeah, you fucking did.
If you had to have a bottle of fighting cock.
Yeah, in a jar of roaches or some bullshit. Yeah, then you need to check out. But you also like, cool shit like rads, like choppers and fucking
Fleetwood Mac.
Kinda, yeah. And with show vans, boogie vans, all that. Check out Heavy over at heavy.bigcartel.com. My man Zach Doone's clothing company, and he's a silent producer on this podcast. He'll filter ideas and guests me and fucking shit like that. I don't know what the fuck else. If you into bikes and you want to check out more information about motorcycle stuff, go check out Chop Cult over at chopcult.com, the biggest online information clearinghouse and message board for that shit. They also have an online swap meet where you can buy, sell, and trade pots, and they got a online events page where you can see motorcycle-related events all across the world. More clothes, records, check out Pitchfork over at pitchforkny.com or on Instagram at pitchforkny.
I can't drink.
If you need more bike shit, you need parts, you need work done on your bike, check us out over at ChopEd, over at choped.com. 13 County Road, East Freetown, 508-995-6764. Full service brick and mortar motorcycle shop, not a fantasy lifestyle company. We'll do everything from oil change to build you a full custom chopper, speed work, fucking anything you want, as well as sell your parts and fucking riding gear and swag. And don't get taken in by the fucking, people operating out of fucking storage units and shit and fucking, go to motherfuckers that know what's up.
Herbs that have been around 5 years.
Yeah.
Come and go.
Yeah. And then, last but not least, check out the podcast over at bigtruthpodcast.com. All the episodes are up there. Just make sure, wherever you're listening to this, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button,
And
share it with your
subscribe.
friends. Yeah.
Come to the Dipper Cafe.
Come to the Dipper Cafe,
like us on fucking Instagram.
Karaoke.
Dipper Cafe NB.
as in New Bedford. Yeah.
You guys got a Keno thing over there now?
We got Keno.
Fucking Keno's up, bro.
Keno.
We got a poker machine coming. We got all
Poker
kinds of-
machine, Keno, the shark on the wall.
We got a fucking shark.
little liquor in the front, poker in the back.
And then if you want
Take her in the pisser, fuck her in the shitter.
and then if you want to fucking support the podcast financially, go to go to patreon.com/bigtruth. All right, that's it for today. Let's get into it right now.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a liftoff.
I don't know, man.
I don't have anything.
What you know about the production values on this podcast? It's the New Year song. Joe's headphones not working. Joe's headphones
Hey,
not
is my
working.
mic working?
Yeah.
Yeah, your mic's working fine.
Okay, because I can hear myself in my own mic.
All right.
Am I plugged in?
I don't know what number you are.
Do your headphones on?
I'm number
Yeah,
2.
my,
All right,
all my
all
shit works.
Yeah. All right. It might just be broke, dude. Like, this console takes a shit ton of fucking abuse that it's not supposed to. There's more Tito's in this console than electronics at this point.
Yeah, get on Patreon and throw some money in.
We need some new Patreon subscribers to help us get a new thing. But yes, once again, we have liftoff. I want to thank you for tuning in to the 2022 Year in Review New Year's edition of the Big Truth Podcast, the M4.
You sound like Wolfman Jack tonight, dude.
I know, dude. We're sick. It's like half of us are sick. Danny's
Eating some Medicotti.
and fighting Charles Barkley at the Phoenix Home Depot.
He's a nice guy.
Putting up shelves for his in-laws, Christmas shelves or something. So he won't be with us tonight. But so you won't hear him and Joe fight about Chucky series.
Wednesday. I was going to talk to that Wednesday, that Netflix Wednesday show about him.
I
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, don't bother. It sucks. Yeah.
I don't
It's,
think we're the demographic that
No,
we shoot for.
that's for fucking, that's like Harry Potter for like Etsy witches. It's not for us.
So Joe brought in to set the night off. Like we're all sober pretty much right now. Joe brought a
Well, yeah,
bottle.
well, you guys were at the bar before this.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah, only
Me
had
and
one.
Pack are sober, so
Yeah. New Year's resolution, guys. I'm proud of you. You're holding it together. You're getting to jump on the star.
yeah.
It's great.
It's not even New Year's yet. Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, that's good.
You got a
All right,
couple
so
days.
we got a shot of fighting cock. So
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
cheers.
All right.
All
cool.
right.
Let's.
That'll clear up the
That was not bad.
It's not bad.
I don't like it.
I don't think any cock goes down your throat that smooth.
The trick is you got to relax.
You would be surprised. 103 proof fighting cock.
It tastes like whiskey and ethanol mixed together. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, wow.
Damn.
It's because basically that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you drink that bottle, by the end of it, you're a fighting cock. Like, you're going to be a fighting cock like by a couple of shots in.
I was fighting my cock a little bit earlier in the week. Fucking
Yeah, you're single now, right?
You can do that.
I fight my cock a lot.
Lordy. Yep.
I'm fucking pushing through this shit.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck.
I'm not up to par. Obviously.
Yeah.
I got the. What I don't know any Wolfman Jack sayings. Like,
I don't either. Yeah, he's gonna talk about the Beach Boys and shit, right?
What's the next one? We got the Big Bopper coming in. 57 Bel Air. All the rockabilly kids just got so excited for a second. Sorry,
I can't hear the
Wow, man. Yeah, I can't hear it. You just.
All right. Joe's upset that he can't hear the buttons.
Yeah.
And I forgot where all the buttons were. It's COVID fog. I'm just kidding. I don't
Yeah, whatever it is, we both have it. We just drove to fucking Maine today and back.
Bought a
and,
pizza oven.
Bought a pizza oven and just shared whatever the nonsense that we have.
part of Maine did you
Little
go to?
Petri dish. Sanford, Maine.
Oh, okay.
Which is like It's 2 hours up, but it's an hour.
Sanford, Maine. It's known for the its pizza ovens.
Pizza ovens. Yeah.
Use pizza.
For some reason I feel like I know where Sanford, Maine is, and I don't know why.
It's an hour off the fucking highway. I can tell you that. It's like in the middle of fucking nowhere on some river.
Like everything else in Maine.
On these weird
Did you get it
routes
from
with nothing on it.
a restaurant or?
Yeah, it was like a restaurant depot type place. This guy had a warehouse, and it was fucking crazy. It's like by appointment only. And like I look at it, I was like, oh, you got a lot of room, huh? And it's like, like it's probably what 80,000 fucking square feet, right? It was huge.
That was the first floor, and then there's an elevator to get to the second floor.
But it's just like
both
paths.
like filled with restaurant equipment.
Like how the fuck's this guy gonna get it out of here? Like it was literally fucking paths to get the fucking everything.
I was like, if this dude has kids and this dude dies tomorrow, his kids have a world of fucking hurt ahead of them because it's like.
That's when you just torch the building with some wild cock.
Or you just I'm sure that's flammable, man.
For real,
Oh, yeah.
It's like everything is for sale, but like he's like, oh, you check the website? It's like, yeah, but like none of this shit is on the website.
You got too much shit.
Was it like a picker's operation? Like it's
basically like a flea market.
Like when a restaurant goes under, he buys all the shit.
And he just throws it up like no rhyme or reason. Like
Just fucking
You're
fires
like,
it.
are you sure this works?
That's what I said. I was like, well, what's the guarantee on this fucking thing?
Well, so the good thing is that he saw me and Packer face to face, and 2, we got his number. We know where his shit is, and 3, like he said, there is a 30-day thing, so we're gonna try.
Yeah, but the only problem is you're gonna have to if it doesn't work, you're gonna have to bring the pizza oven back up to his ass.
I
Right?
know, and you know what? That sucks even more for him because we got two and a half hours to get fired up about it.
Get off fucking annoyed.
What did you put it in? You have a trailer or something?
I
Like
put it in the Cadillac. It fits.
Take it to shows, bro. Dipper Cafe
Selling
pizza on
pies
the
out
road.
back.
It smells like Mark's truck now.
It's
Here comes
finally.
Packer slinging his pies out the back of his caddy.
Dude, I have used that as a tax write-off, so I mean, I do use it for work. So
There you go.
my Cadillac.
Take a picture of the pizza and be like, motherfucker.
Yeah, it is I forget what the weight limit is, but like it has to be like over a certain weight limit, then you can write it off like the work truck.
Yeah, or if you lease something under your company name, you can write.
So no, that thing's a fucking
Well, I see
work truck.
cars
You kidding?
sometimes with commercial plates.
I have
with
to
like
cut
a little
hair in that
mural on
fucking
it.
thing.
That's why, yeah, because they get a commercial plate and to lease.
I have like 4 vehicles that are not commercial plates that I write off. Only 2 of which I use for work. But we'll see what
Little
happens.
Vespa in the back.
I remember like my one.
Hey! There's 78,000 new IRS agents. You sure you want to?
They just start breaking into Chopperhead at gunpoint. Fucking.
I know my shit's commercial, right?
I remember like the 1 year when I was a on the books musician. Like I got to write fucking everything off.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was like that 1 year that where like Battle Ruins played like Boston, like because it was like.
You can't hide anymore.
No,
You
no.
could've signed
You're gonna tell us how much you made? No.
Everything was like checks, like, and I like cashed all the checks, and then I just gave the bands their money and stuff like that. So like it got like claimed as income, and I was like, fuck this. I was like, what can I write up? I was like, fuck, I drive to Boston once a week. That's gas, tires for the car, like fucking anything, like any sort of music, strings, fucking like, dude. I was writing up. I bought a new guitar head, fucking that's. You know,
ran out the studio.
I was even getting crazy to the point where I was like, maybe I should start writing up like if I buy like CDs or like LPs. It's like
my inspiration.
I was like, I write music.
You know what
in
I
my
write off?
basement. Can I write off like a?
I write off my
studio?
satellite radio subscription.
Yeah.
Do it.
Serious, yeah.
Fuck it, do it. Yeah.
I'm like,
I
I need the weather for my work
That's still a thing.
and music as a musician.
Oh yeah. No, satellite's still thing. It's fucking pathetic. Yeah. I listen to it like it's like 5 Finger Death Punch and shit like that on like the fucking hard channel.
I don't even know why I still have it. It just auto renews. So I'm like, oh, cool.
I remember
$329.
I remember like the first 5 years when Stern was on. I was a huge Stern fan.
That's why I got it. That's why I still have it. I don't listen to Stern anymore.
But then when like
terrible
Stern
now,
like
right?
started to fucking suck, I was like, I'm fucking done with this. I'm gonna cancel. And they were like, instead of canceling, like, why don't we give you a 6-month subscription for like $3 a month? And I'm like, nah, I don't even want that. And they were like, okay, $8 for 6 months. I go, nah, I really don't want that. And they were like, we will pay you to go on to the subscription. I'm like, nah, I think I'm good. I got podcasts now. Like, you know, and they're like, you know.
They literally like, they charge you more for the Stern channel. You can get it again. I guess you can get it without the Stern channel. I have it in a truck that I only drive in the winter. And I don't even listen to Stern anymore, so it's like completely useless. I paid $300 for nothing.
Forgetting to cancel it, man.
That's what it is. I just got it last month, $329.
That's what they bank on, though. That's like gyms.
What the fuck is $300?
Like a local gym has like 500
Settle it.
members.
Never listen to it
like
2
80
years.
of them go.
See you next year.
Yeah, I try to remember what was on like that I thought was kind of good. Like at the time, like it was just fucking bad, man.
A long time ago, it was decent. They had like a punk channel for a little bit, and
the punk channel fucking sucked though, man. Because
it was good for a little bit.
You'd hear 2 songs and then you'd hear like some
Bad
weird
Religion Christmas album.
Yeah, you'd hear that. You'd hear that shitty band like Go Go Belogo or whatever it is. That fucking weird. You probably play with them fucking
Warped
weekly.
Tour, yeah, absolutely.
On the Warped Tour, yeah. What is it? They're like gypsies or something like that. I don't know.
We do have to talk about that fucking Bad Religion Christmas record because that just fucking
Irked you.
How did I not know that they had one? And how did I not know that they did all
we
the
did talk about it. You probably hammered last Christmas.
We taled about it the last Christmas show, but
For
I
like
think it was
2 hours.
I think it was in like the second or third hour.
I swear to God, dude, I heard it at work. And I was like, is this fucking Bad Religion? And I looked and it was like they did all like the fucking did we talk about it? Like
We did, yeah.
1000%
We
wasted.
probably
Go back and listen to last year's Christmas.
We probably talked about it for about a good 45
Yeah, they
minutes.
did.
It's like 2 hours of Blood
They did
for
like
Blood songs
the
and-
Christian ones. Like
yeah.
they did like they were talking about fucking like angels and shit like that. It's like, are you fucking
They do
kidding
like
me?
Drummer Boy and shit. It's like
Yeah. So
Cash.
right. I think they did the Drummer Boy.
Probably. I mean, we could bring it up, but I don't want to.
No.
You know, it's not on my
Probably
playlist.
sold like 80,000 copies or like 800,000
Those
copies.
are 80,000 horrible people that bought those records.
Dude, those dudes don't even fucking like each other, man. Like
know.
I'm friends with someone in their camp now.
I'm
and
in the
it's
same
like-
camp with them.
Yeah, and it's dude like
people
they
that
don't
bought that
travel
CD,
together. Like it's so fucking weird.
The people that bought that CD are the people that would go on like a Bad Religion cruise.
Is there a Bad Religion cruise?
I'm sure. I don't know.
Probably.
There's
is.
no way that
Bad
Greg can get on a
Religion.
fucking Bad Religion.
Yeah, that's true,
He doesn't
that's true,
travel with the
that's
band. That dude for
He'd
real.
come in by helicopter every day.
Yeah, he like flies to the shows. The singer.
Yeah, dude had to rent him a car and shit. Like he literally doesn't fucking travel with the band. Like he'll fly or take a train or a rental car or fucking does not. He shows up like an hour before they play, and then they just fucking part ways. And it's like, I guess it brings the whole mood down. It's like the band and then him.
Mm-hmm.
And
So everyone's like stoked, and then he shows up.
yeah,
and
but
like,
just
and then
hanging
it's
out, just regular band shit.
And then he shows up, and it's like,
I'm so mad that I can't hear that right now.
you know what that is.
Yeah.
The sad horn.
Sad one.
Bad Religion cruise with Go Go Belogo or whatever. I don't know. Anti-Flag. Is that still a band?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're gonna be around still, I would think.
Hate that band. They're not terrible guys. I played a bunch of shows with them. They're not
Anti-Flag?
Yeah, I fucking hate that band. I hate what they sing about and all that shit. Like, I can't talk shit about the guys. They're nice
nice
guys.
guys?
Yeah.
That's cool.
For real. Like they're like I fucking and like they get like stressed out because it's like it's Slapshot world like fucking tight haircut fucking jock looking dickheads, right? And it's like but they're like nice guys. Like, I'm a fucking veteran. You know what I mean? It's like I don't like the fucking flag, brother. Yeah.
You guys are playing straight edge in your face while you're slugging a fucking bottle.
The level of hypocrite.
We just bought a bar.
Every band has the hypocrite level, though.
Hey man, I didn't write those fucking lyrics.
You
Playing
didn't
bass.
co-sign them. You just-
I mean, at this point though, like any older band that has a legacy like that, like, I mean, what have you guys had? Like fucking 30 different fucking members at this point?
Not that many, but
not far.
not far.
gotta-
I mean, I'm the third bass player in 30 something. Like, so I've been in the band 10 years actually. November.
Are you the longest running bass player?
Yeah.
Oh, he has to be.
I'm the longest running member. Like me and Jack. I'm the guy that can fucking that's tolerated Jack the longest.
Even longer than Racine, huh?
Yeah, Racine wasn't in that long. No, and then like McKay was in, and then he left, and then he came back.
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
thought McKay was kind of like forever, but
Yeah.
yeah.
no, he
It's
left
not-
for a while.
for-
Barry Height was in the band for a little bit, and then a bunch of other drummers. Yeah. But yeah,
Shout out to Mark McKay. Good dude.
great dude. I used to buy records off him when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's like Newberry.
Real nice guy.
Yeah, same.
Salt of the earth.
Definitely not like those Bobo Go guys. Those fucking, I fucking hate gypsies, man.
Dude, so
Somewhere they're listening.
Good, I hope they do.
Getting sad. Like,
Yeah.
Bobo or Go Go.
I don't know. Fucking, what are they, Ukrainian?
I don't know what they are. The gypsies, they're nothing.
They're gypsies. Yeah, they don't have a land. You're
Fucking like a true Italian.
Your gypsy fan base. Your gypsy fan base just
Speaking of Italians, totally unrelated to anything, but I watched a Family Guy Christmas episode the other night, and I forgot that Paulie from The Sopranos was a dog on Family Guy. The dog died, and they got a new dog, but it was like Paulie from The Sopranos.
Italian dog.
So weird.
Speaking about Italians, when I got home quick, I just wanted to throw something on randomly, fucking just while I was like getting ready, and I put on The Wanderers.
Oh, wow.
That movie, great movie. Man, do they really paint your people fucking gay? Dude, they paint your people so fucking gay, dude. There's it's real weird, man. Like that movie, like The Wanderers. First off,
You want to see gay portrayals of Italians? Go back to any Roman movie.
no, but like you know, I only watched maybe like the first half hour because I was like getting ready and everything like that. But like in that movie, The Wanderers, there's like that weird scene where it's like, I mean, those guys are probably like their high school age and stuff like that in the movie. They all got their like street gangs and stuff like that. But there's like those really weird scenes where like The Wanderers, like the main dude, whatever his fucking name is, the real shrimpy guy. Like he has like his next door
Short
neighbor.
Italian, go figure.
Yeah, short Italian guy. He has like his next door neighbor like come over and they're having like a sleepover and they're just in their tighty whities. And then his dad comes home and his dad like starts kick the shit out of both of them. It's like, what's going on? Like, why are you guys having a sleepover like this? You know, and the movie's weird. Man. It's just fucking.
Don't be lounging in tighty whities.
If I come home, my kids are tighty whities.
You guys can.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
You guys can roll over to my house anytime you want, but I mean, I'm going to be in jeans or pajama pants or something, bro, you know? Shout out to pajama pants, fucking.
I have a plethora, like Adidas pants, like track suits, and then like the Adidas basketball shorts, house lounge wear.
If I'm at home, I'm in basketball shorts.
Yeah.
I'm really going to start trying to get into the tracksuit thing this year.
You got to, bro.
Yeah.
You got 'em.
What's is yours just made out of like warm-up material or is it like velour?
Different ones, man.
Yeah, dude. Like
different levels to the game, man.
Yeah.
He saw me. I have a maroon velour one.
We're at an event and he comes out.
What did you wear to Maine today?
And who was it? Willem was like, what was he calling you? Coach Pakonovich or something like that?
I look like a fucking Ukrainian fucking volleyball coach.
You didn't have like, because your hair was slicked back, but you didn't have the pomade, so it was just like puffy.
Just like puffy, But yeah, no, I've got a plethora of fucking, I have trainers, which are like tighter at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I have like regular track suits. And then I've got the velour one, the action suit. That's what he referred to it as. I was so hungover, I was like, that's what I'm wearing. I had to go to the bar for a meeting.
Wait, where'd you just, obviously you can get that off Amazon, but where'd you get yours?
That one I got at the Adidas store in Somerville.
So I have one. It's brown with tan piping.
Yeah.
And it was from sweatcedo.com. And I got it years ago because for a 7L and Esoteric video, was our face video that we filmed at Chophead. And I had to play like a Russian mobster basically. So.
That works?
Dude, tracksuits are the way to go, man.
Yeah, I think
Who haven't we alienated yet on this episode?
Earlier in the month when me and Jim, when we went to midget wrestling in Foxborough, Rockland, which you guys missed out on.
That's the day after the Conan the Barbarian in the theater.
Which you missed out on. You didn't make it.
Is that what you're invoking?
Yeah. Sorry.
Not to be a spoiler, is one of my 2022 movies that I saw this year.
Motherfucker, literally, not the spoiler alert, that was the only one on my list. 2022 best movies, Conan the Barbarian 40th anniversary in the theater.
Yeah. I didn't go to any of the movies.
Either did I.
I was trying to look through movies that like I watched this year, and I realized I barely watched any fucking movies this year.
Which is weird, right?
It's just I watched
a lot of other shit going on.
I watched a lot of shit that like I've watched a billion times before. Getting back to the midget wrestling though, and the tracksuits, Jim.
They don't like to be called midgets. They like to be...
No, they were into being called midgets, man.
Okay.
I feel like little people is more derogatory than midget. Right? It's like you're a person, but little.
I'd be like, I'm a fucking midget.
If I was like, oh, you're like a little person or a dwarf, you'd be like, I'm not some fucking Final Fantasy character, motherfucker. I'm a midget. You know? Anyhow, Jim was sporting a nice tiger camo tracksuit with like some red and white piping going down.
Oh wow, yeah.
And like he said he had the pants at home, but he was just wearing the top. And I was like, I started looking at it. I think I'm gonna bite off his style. It's like $50 on Amazon. But I mean, then you look like a real deal like Russian. Yeah. You know,
what's it like? My kids wear that shit, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could have thought of it. Yeah. If I were in a tracksuit, it's like, oh, you're all set. No funny school.
Hey, gabagool.
Yeah,
Third shot of fucking fighting cock going down my mouth.
Taking that cock down pretty fucking...
Well,
It's his new lifestyle.
It's my new lifestyle.
Single dad.
There's been a lot of changes going on, Josh.
It's been a wonderful year.
There's a reason why you haven't been watching so many movies.
Yeah, just been working.
Working.
So yeah, I mean, we got to get back to that. Conan, we went 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So,
As friends.
We
all went out.
Memorial for Iron Ryan. It was Joe's idea. He's the only one who didn't show.
All right, okay. So I'll tell you,
I bought all the tickets.
I didn't like this at all. I don't know why I'm doing it. But.
I'll let you guys talk about Conan, and I'll talk to you about my situation.
Oh, we know your situation.
So I'd never seen it before.
You know your situation doesn't trump me getting sliced the fuck open a week before and like barely able to get out of the fucking seat when we were leaving. So fuck your little accident. Your little fender.
So everyone at home that didn't know.
Joe didn't want to go to the thing because he was dirty from work.
Yeah,
I'm like,
True had a sex change.
Yeah.
His Audi is now an innie.
So
I had a hernia taken out, but that's replaced with scarification that's bigger than the hernia. Just a win.
Chick sticks gas, man. Don't worry about it. So, all right, why
I left Conan with a sword wound.
C-section.
You know what the fucked up thing was? Is they told me it was going to be the arthroscopic one, the little one, with the two little. They're like, yeah, there'll be two little slices. I wake up and I look down. This doesn't feel right. I look down. I got a fucking. It's literally from here to here, like a big scar. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Your penis is gone. You got two nice pair of breasts. What is that?
Was
that
a removed hernia?
Christmas dinner? Bone and ham?
It's someone's ham. I just opened up my phone, and it's a picture of fucking ham.
People are still showing food pictures on Instagram.
Yeah. It's like,
So earlier that day, all right, like, so as a without mentioning the company that I work for, there is like, you know, when you're a truck driver, like all electric wires, telephone wires, everything's got to be over 14 feet.
Yes.
I had this one customer that they just have a hanging wire constantly down, and it's at like 13 feet, 12 feet. And I've been telling them for fucking months. I was like, you got to call fucking Com Electric, National Grid, whoever belongs to that wire, and you got to fucking fix that fucking wire on that telephone pole. So like, yeah, we've been calling them. I've been after them for fucking months and months. It was that Monday was the first snow that we had, like light snow. I knew that wire was going to be fucking sagging. And I'm just like, I was in a fucking bad, salty mood. I was thinking about the previous year. I was fucking pissed off. I told my co-pilot, I was like, if that wire isn't fucking fixed, I'm taking that wire down. I was like, I don't fucking care.
You're going for it.
I was like, I'm just going for it. So, and I looked, and I was like, dude.
Well, I already said it. I got to do it now.
Yeah, I was like, dude, the wire.
To the bit.
I was like, dude,
myself in a corner.
I was like, dude, the wire's fucking down. The wire's hanging down. I'm just fucking going for it. And he goes, all right, man. So I just gunned it. And it made it over the top of the trailer. And then it snagged the last part of the trailer. And I was still gunning it. And it pulled the wire down. Dude, this is called overshooting what you intentionally like tried to do. Like, I figured just like, you know, electrical cable, like a wire. The wire's just gonna pop. Bro,
it's just gonna touch down, land in the snow, which is a conductor of electricity.
Dude, it ripped down 2 fucking telephone poles. It ripped down 2 telephone poles across the customer's parking lot. It knocked over a fucking, like, an electrical, like, parking lot light, like one of those giant fucking lights. Dude.
Did they lose power, like in a building and shit?
No, hold on. So when the telephone pole fell over, it knocked over a fucking tree. Like, I'm just dragging shit, like, fucking across my line. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I was like, I'm like, fuck it. I was like, I'm not going to get charged for this. I was like, fuck them. I was like, it should have been over 14 feet. And then, like, I get out of the truck, and I'm looking at the fucking, dude, it's just chaos. I just leveled chaos. And then this dude in a pickup truck, it's like 5 a.m. in the morning, dude. So it's like, it's dark out and stuff like that. This dude in a pickup truck that's driving down the road, he doesn't realize why fucking, like, everybody's kind of slowed down. So he just guns it, and he gets, like, a fucking, like, one of the cables hooked underneath his pickup truck, and he drags a fucking telephone pole, like a half a telephone pole down the fucking street, like, totally annihilating the bottom of his fucking truck.
Yeah.
So then, like
a scene out of the Gremlins,
dude, it's insane. Like, there's like, it's like apocalypse now, bro. So like,
play stupid games, win stupid.
So like, I walk into the store and I'm like, I've been telling you, I ripped the fucking wire down. I took down telephone poles, a tree. It's chaos out there. And they were like, it's not your fault. Like, we've been emailing National Grid about it, and they just give us the runaround. And like, it's like,
well, good if they've been emailing, they got a trail.
Oh no, I had to get
Yeah, they're going to get your
for this.
CDL.
Complete accident.
Yeah, it's a complete accident. And then it's funny. So like eventually,
and then they go. I took that fucking pole down.
By accident.
By accident.
Don't worry, he'll edit that in.
So like I call my boss, I tell him what happened, and he's like, yeah, just take a bunch of pictures. So I'm taking a bunch of pictures with my phone, and then the cops show up, and the cops are like shutting down the street. It's like a main street, dude, and the cops are shutting down the street. So I'm walking over to the cops to tell the cops what's happening. The cops on the cruiser, and I'm like jumping over these giant live wires, and the cop yells out his window. He just goes like this. He goes, "Those are live wires," and I go, "I just got divorced. I don't give a fuck." And the cop goes, "Oh."
What town were you in?
Best not say. And then like it was like since like there was like telephone poles like across the exit like where I needed to get my truck out. Dude, I was stuck there for like 2 hours, bro. And then like it turned out like it was like a 12-hour day turned into like a 15-hour day. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, I gotta drive to fucking Kingston to go see like Conan, and I want to do that, but like I was exhausted and I was like, these guys are gonna give me a rash of shit, and I was like, you know, I just couldn't handle it. Hey, what button are you pushing? I can't handle it. Yeah. I think Crom would have been proud of the fucking chaos I created. Ryan would have laughed.
You forsake Crom. Crom has been forsaken.
Yeah, Crom. I'll explain it to him when I die, and I have to. And he asks me the riddle of steel.
Yeah, I don't know. I was taking down wires.
I'll take him down wires.
Yeah.
So
let me tell you about the riddle of electricity.
But the following day, me and Jim, like we went go see midget wrestling in Rockland at the sports bar.
Yeah, what sports bar? Is it a place like off of Union Street, like that sports?
Yeah,
like,
I think whatever it was, Players.
Yeah. That's the one that everyone goes
and
to.
I would have went too because I've been there before.
Let me tell you, it was like my first like I don't want to say pro wrestling experience because that wasn't a pro thing.
You've never seen Mike McCarthy wrestle?
No. But I'm surprised he wasn't there because it seemed like it would be his scene. I think like the whole wrestling thing like is something that I should be into and like. Maybe I'll get into it. You seem
like a wrestling guy.
Yeah. What's that supposed to be? But no, I mean, like we win, and it was like
you're in the cockfights.
I'm in the cockfights. Yeah, I'm into fighting my cock. But we win, and it was kind of magical, man. And like it's like you go to a place like that, sports bar, and there's like all different types of walks of life.
Were they chanting USA by any chance?
Oh fuck!
Joe was like, I love that.
Fuck yeah! No, I mean you go to a place where it's like
the midget comes out, he's like Trumpelstiltskin.
It's every different walk of life where you're looking at people and you're like oh, there's like some shitty townies over there. There's like some shitty fucking jock fucking losers over there. There's Rockland crackheads, and you're like. Like if this, like it's like a bad environment that you think normally you don't want to mix with these people. But I mean, you guys are bar owners, so maybe you want to mix with these people. But everybody there was there like for the same fucking reason. Like
midgets.
Yeah, dude. Heckling midgets, bro. Everybody was fucking chanting. Everybody had a fucking smile. You're talking like that place had to be oversold of like over 200 people, bro. And like everybody was fucking smiling, heckling. Like there was more unity in that fucking bar than I've seen in years. Any place
entire
else.
punk scene.
Dude, it was awesome.
This is PMA Joe over here.
Yeah,
never mind. Middle East.
I mean, like me and Jim are pretty
never mind Coxbar.
Me and listen. At this point, you probably couldn't get me to see Coxbar, but I would go see midget wrestling fucking tomorrow. Me and Jim like are probably pretty salty, like grumpy dudes, and both of us we were just looking at each other the whole time. We're like, this is fucking awesome. So I mean, midget wrestling comes to your town. I suggest you go see it.
So we got an in with wrestling. With Purchase Street, right? Like he's like a promoter and all that.
You guys gonna get some midget wrestling at the bar?
I mean,
you don't need a lot of room.
No. He's down with like real like WWF or WWE or whatever it is now.
No, I don't want real wrestling. I want people fucking hitting each other with like fucking
like regular people but shorter.
Yeah,
doing funny shit.
I mean, there was like a 6-on-1 like midget like beatdown.
Yeah.
I mean. It's worth the $23 admission. Yeah.
Right.
So that was the highlight of December.
All right.
See ya.
Yeah. I forget what the fuck.
Wait, what's up? Yeah.
That's not too sketchy.
No, well, actually, this shirt kind of is sketchy.
Solid album.
My good buddy Andy, he made these Combat 84 t-shirts. And so he made them because everybody was like, oh, I have extra if anybody wants them, because it turns out they're not big sellers. So he made a bunch of them because everybody.
So you're trying to hawk bootleg shirts.
I'm not a fan of white
No,
t-shirts.
just give you them. Yeah, I have them in black also.
I'll take one. I will buy one.
I'll just give you them. So it's a Combat 84 shirts. He drew the design up. Everybody's like, yeah, if you print these, like I'll totally buy one. And then nobody bought them because Andy made the shirt like they have that Combat 84 song, Rapist. So it just says in big block letterings underneath the shirt, Rapist. Which I mean,
it's like
you get it. But if you don't, you're like, what the fuck?
To you guys, take a picture. To you guys who might be familiar with Combat 84, like if you see the shirt, you're just like, oh, that's a cool shirt.
It's a pretty sick shirt.
Like, if I wore this shirt to the gym, somebody's just gonna be like, there's a rapist right there. It's just, so.
Yeah. Right before COVID, I almost got them here. Matt Kelly hit me up
about Combat 84.
Yeah, about them coming here, and I was going to do that show, but then everything fell through.
That would have brought out some characters.
Would have brought some characters to try to shut down that show. Yeah, Combat 84. That would have been great. Fucking.
All right.
So like what? They can't open for the Dropkicks?
Apparently not. He's like, no, it's fucking cool, man. Like, let him play.
No, Condemned 84.
No, it is cool.
Yeah. So
like, maybe I'll play my 4th of July party. I don't know.
Yeah, Condemned 84 would be fucking great.
Like, it's $200 and some beers. You guys want to play?
But anyway, Matt Kelly hooked me up with him and all that. We just couldn't make it work, and then fucking COVID and blah, blah, blah.
COVID shut down everything.
No.
Now you guys have COVID and you're doing the podcast. You guys are fine.
I do not have COVID.
I don't have COVID. Well, maybe I brought guys. I got some tests in the car. Let's test your asses right on the air right now.
Yeah, but the problem is those tests. If you have a regular cold, it tests positive sometimes.
Well, I have 2 tests each for you, so
cool.
just 50.
I don't give a shit.
Let's go.
That'd be awesome.
Just live COVID test.
Live COVID test.
Live COVID testing.
If it was COVID, I'd be on fucking home. But I'm just like every time you get the fucking sniffles now, it's like
it's COVID.
I'm fucking vaccinated. Fuck you guys.
I was like, man, we're not going to drink much. I don't know if we're going to have a lot to talk about tonight, but we're already 31 minutes in. So,
Bro, where did I get this fucking?
Yeah, so we
This is mine.
Was it?
No.
So a couple hours ago, Joe hit us up on the group text and said, "Hey, I got an idea for the show."
We knew we were going to talk about top songs or top bands or top music, top
But you had
movies.
a great idea.
Yes, one of few.
So we're gonna do we're gonna discuss songs that we like. New songs,
yes,
shit that we've been listening to this year, and we're gonna make a playlist on Spotify.
Yeah, and we're gonna take votes, like when Mark gets back out. Should it only go to the Patreon subscribers, or should it go open to everybody?
It was Christmas. It's a season of giving. Like we've all had a rough
New
year.
Year's.
Okay, whatever. New Year's. Like let's
pay up, motherfucker. You got enough free shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, all right, we just give it out. We just give it out.
Pay you so for songs that we don't know.
Yeah.
I'll give you a Patreon subscriber something. I have a
pizza oven.
I have a pizza oven in the back of my car.
Someone comes in,
give it a couple
puts
days.
it in the back of the dip.
Yeah. I've got. I don't know if I can do it though because it's just a rough mix and I don't want it all.
Wait until it's a good mix.
You guys gotta fucking wait. You get nothing.
We could do like a 30-second slice or something.
A cock tease?
Just a
fighting cock tease? A fighting cock tease?
Yeah.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Sometimes a tip is all you need.
That's all I need.
Yeah. So the idea with the
anything else hurts.
it worked earlier.
If it's a tip in, I'm done.
It worked earlier today, because we had talked about this last week of just getting this Monday together and let's do the M4. But we never really discussed, because obviously it's a holiday week, how busy we're all going to be. We never really discussed an idea of what we're going to talk about. So I was thinking about that today. I was like,
not to cut you off. We're at the point now where we don't even introduce people anymore. We're just like, it's the M4.
Yeah,
Everyone knows who it is. If you knew, there's Joe Sylvia, Joe Hawk.
Yeah. I don't know what button that is.
Ryan Packer. Mark Unseen and
no, that's the intro, bro.
Simon Says.
Joe just hitting buttons.
It's like a child.
I'm not that far off. But I was thinking, I was like, oh, 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 I was like what can we give to the listeners? And I was like, oh, like we should all build a playlist. And then I was like, let's just do a 10-song playlist. Each one of us chooses 10 songs. So I figured eventually it was going to be 50 because I thought Danny would be on air. But, I mean, Danny's hanging out with Charles Barkley right now or something, or Shaq or whoever it was. And then I was like, oh, we're all like older dudes and we probably don't listen to any new music. Let's make it really difficult and have at least 3 of those songs be from a 2022 album. So I figured we would have a nice, weird, healthy mix. And
should we do that now before we?
Well, you'd have some metal. You'd probably have, I don't know, the Casualties or whoever you listen to.
Let's do that now before people lose interest or we forget to do it.
Well, how about this? How about this before? Because this might spark some stuff too. But before we even get into it, I put out to the Patreon subscribers that we're going to do a New Year's one. So what are some movies or music you guys like? And I got a couple of responses. So I'm just going to look at it quick. Okay. Jake Richards. Few releases I thought were pretty damn good.
He's wrong. All of them.
Just fucking with you. Long Knife, Curb Stomp Earth, Conservative Military Image, who we were talking about earlier. Summertime Skinhead.
Summertime Skinhead is a song from Conservative Military.
I would like to hear the song.
And then
check that out now.
Is there a new lower class Brats 7-inch or something?
Is there a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You put that on. And then for
That's
TV,
my friends and I don't even know. Sorry, guys.
It's a booking agent.
I've been a fan for like 20 years. I'm sorry.
And so then we got, as far as TV shows, the new Stallone series, King of Tulsa.
I want to see that. Yeah, I hear that.
I want to see that.
I hear that's fucking great.
What is he play? Is he a mob guy in that or something?
Yeah, and they make him go to Tulsa because he gets out of jail.
Oh, okay.
He stayed quiet. He gets out.
So he's a mob guy, but but he also has like a couple lines like, "Are you the fucking mafia?" Fucking, and like he's like an Italian tough guy.
Is that on Hulu or what's that on?
It does look good though.
I feel like I don't have whatever songs I would have watched it.
I think it's on Paramount.
Do you have Paramount?
I don't.
Can I borrow your Paramount account?
Why don't you get it? Let me since I give you my.
All right, okay.
I got it. I'll tell you guys my login.
Why don't you save that for the Patreon supporters?
As far as movies, he said he'd take recommendations, and then he put a note: bring the Boston Takeover to the West Coast. And then he said, "Congrats to us on the bar. Can't wait for 2023."
Bring the Boston. Nice. Yeah, we would love to. Speaking of lower class brats, Ron Conflict is my booking agent. Ron and Kat, they fucking rule. I brought it up, and they did not say yes. So that's that. I've tried. Yeah.
Hey, go check your boy.
I got a dude that books out there. Maybe we can make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, just because they want it doesn't mean that fucking everyone else wants it. Like they don't want to sell the package. Like they want us out there with somebody else.
I feel like it would do good out there. I have a dude who books festivals. He booked us in September, and we're going back next September for it. He's been around.
Not better than Ron.
No, well, he's a promoter. He actually knows Ron.
Yeah.
So he could probably set it up. Maybe we could add the unseen to it. We could do the.
Well, that's the thing we try to do in Europe a fucking million fucking times.
Yeah,
how many times it was like? It was literally just like
we haven't been there in like 13 years.
Yeah. It's like let's do Unseen, Slapshot, and Death Before Dishonor, and fucking like you guys just couldn't make it happen, and then like
terrible.
Mark MED was like, "There's no money. There's no money."
All right, so the
California thing, there might not be much money in it, but it'll be fun just to go do it.
Yeah.
By the time we pay because this dude would probably I'm talking about it on the air. He'd probably pay for the flights for everybody, put us up in hotels, provide the gear, so we'd like go out there and make a little bit of money, but all the expenses would be paid. But then if you did other shows while you're there, that's where you'd make your money.
That sounds awesome.
Get to pay the rent.
This is we just tell Jack that.
This is can I? If you guys go to the West Coast, like, can I Brody or something?
Yeah.
Like I really need a vacation.
You can play like ukulele.
I'm a fucking guitar player.
Is Shaq going to be in the band still?
play second guitar in War Machine.
I'll play second guitar in War Machine.
All right, so let's go to Kevin McLaughlin before I forget. And he said top movies and TV in no particular order, and I agree with one. Troll, another Norwegian movie about trolls.
That was actually.
He said not as good as Troll Hunter, which
another Norwegian movie about trolls.
Yeah, I actually did.
The other one I've never seen.
No, I actually saw that. I didn't hate that. That was actually pretty good.
It came out this year.
Yeah,
Troll.
like a couple months ago.
November or so.
Okay,
it was pretty decent.
But like they're like like monster, they're like Godzilla size.
Oh, okay.
Mountain trolls,
yeah.
like,
And,
the effects are good.
and Troll Hunter,
Mountain
like
Troll.
What's it on?
It's Netflix.
Okay.
And like the Troll Hunter, which was like the independent like prequel that came out a few years before. That's a pretty enjoyable watch, dude. That ain't that bad.
And then his next one was Rings of Power. He said if you're a fan of Lord of the Ring movies, it's a good, well-made prequel.
Hit that button.
I like much fantasy.
I don't watch
I
fucking
like
Lord
a
of
lot
the
of
Rings.
fantasy.
I think we
I'm a big
did maybe talk about the singer of No Remorse did the special effects on
Yeah,
the Lord of the
yeah,
Ring
we did.
movies.
Yeah,
And the last podcast.
multi-talented gentleman.
He's not getting canceled. So a quick thing. A quick side note: the funniest Lord of the Rings experience ever is like me, Jim, Ryan,
Yeah.
and a couple people went.
You went
to
to
go
Paul Burnley's house?
No. No, we went to see whatever the Lord of the Rings one with like the big war, like the big fight.
that was every one of them.
But there was one where it was like a massive one,
Yeah.
with fucking elephants and
Yeah.
fucking this and that. Ryan fell asleep during that, and he was snoring louder than the movie, like full Dolby. And everyone around was fucking laughing. And then he woke up at the end, and it was like this wicked, like cheesy wedding. He's like, "This movie fucking sucks." It was like a fucking Light in the Loafers like Hobbit wedding or something. And he's like, "This movie fucking sucks." Like, dude, you fell asleep during the only
Only
epic
good part. Yeah. I haven't seen any of them.
I've never seen any either.
I watched the animated shit when I was a kid. and I
Oh,
was
those
like, all right.
animated ones are fucking great.
Yeah,
like,
they're
but I
good.
mean, like the three
I
Lord
was
of the,
7 when I fucking watched that shit.
the three Lord of the Rings movies are fucking awesome. Then like the three Hobbit movies, those are fucking
I haven't
fucking
seen any of
garbage,
that shit.
man. Those
Yeah.
suck. But
I just like that Peter Jackson went from like Dead Alive to like making like these epic fucking movies.
Amen.
With the singer of No Remorse.
Oh, the singer of No Remorse went from a hated band to a fucking beloved Hollywood.
Man, it blows my mind. I was like, how does this slide?
Imagine if we're the ones who outed him.
Right?
Like if finally got out
Seriously.
for this. If you don't know who it is, go look him up. You probably won't like him.
Yeah, go
Paul
look up-
Bellany,
go-
Paul
go- go
Burnley,
look-
singer
go-
of No Remorse.
Go look up No Remorse.
Did a lot of special effects album, a lot of special effects movies.
He did the Lord
Sort
of the Rings special effects.
And
That's
wasn't
how you
he-
know.
wasn't- did he
And
do-
I think he did Harry Potter.
A
didn't he?
ton of, Harry
Did he
Potter,
do,
Born Ultimatum, like a
yeah,
ton.
yeah.
Iron Man, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah. Look at his past. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, like he goes and has
ID,
fucking dinner
what is it
like
called?
fucking Mel
ID?
Brooks.
What's that thing?
IMDb.
Yeah, whatever that thing is.
Well, you know, I think in 2023 we should start forgiving people for their past, their wrongdoings, and you know we should look at their future output. You know, like I think 2023 should be a time for
The year of
forgiveness.
remorse.
For remorse.
It should be a year for remorse.
Says the guy with a race.
Some remorse.
Year of remorse.
And then I didn't see this one. Did you see the movie Barbarian?
I actually did. I saw.
I've heard about it, but I haven't seen
I
it.
saw Barbarian, and I saw there was another horror movie called Black Phone. I saw it
Yeah,
on
yeah.
on
I
Flight.
saw Black Phone. I fell asleep, but I saw
Was it okay?
a chunk of it.
What's up?
Was it okay?
Both those movies were pretty good, but the thing with modern day horror movies, and it's universal with all modern horror movies.
The word gay is going to come into play at some point.
They end up being gay. Like they're a lot of them are real fucking solid, but like they just try to rush too much shit in at the last 10 minutes,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it just fucks up the entire.
Yeah, I
fucking-
started watching Black Phone, and I liked it, but I fell
Yeah,
asleep.
right.
I heard there's a
I
good
haven't finished
concept.
it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
It's good. It
both-
takes place in the 80s. It looks really cool.
Yeah,
Like,
both
I like
movies
that.
both movies are pretty cool. They're
gotta
worth a
rewatch
watch, but like they're one of those things where like at least me personally, like you're gonna watch them, and I'll never fucking revisit
Yeah.
them. But I mean, I'm happy I saw them. You
So
know?
what Kevin had to say about Barbarian was that he liked the ending. No, he said, I know the ending sucked,
Yeah,
but
so-
I dug the idea of the movie, and I kept poorly guessing who the bad guy was for the first half.
Yeah.
And then
Joe Honk agrees.
Yeah, I agree.
X gets to swear. and-
you're on the board.
This is a man right here. This is a man who knows his shit.
You're on the board.
I've heard about that Barbarian movie. I have to check
but
that out.
both those movies are good. Like, what was his name? Was it Ethan Hawke? I think was in Black Phone, and he played pretty good. Like,
he
the
good?
movies are cool, man. Like, they're worth a watch. Like for modern day shit, you know.
So he said for music, End It. He goes, I know they're a few years old, but I only got into them a few months back. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never heard of them.
No.
Has anybody heard of them?
Yeah, they were like the hype band a couple years ago.
He said the New Age slavery is a good song.
Yeah, that's it, right? So now we were fucking.
So if you're under 30, go check that out.
40s and 50s, right? Like you see the pattern now, right? It's like there's some new fucking hard guy around, and like he's got a fucking band, and like they're the fucking new hype band and all that, and some of it's okay, and some of it's
And if you're over 40, you just drink wild fighting cock.
You're like if they open for Cock Spar, I may see a couple songs.
Throw Sheer Terror on.
Not if you're Joe.
I
mean, a lot of those type bands. I mean, some of them are good, but it's
like that.
That's
like there's a lot of like hype with like that conservative military image band, and like I've checked them out before. I'm like, yeah, they're good for what they're doing.
It's not oi.
It's like oi core, oi adjacent. Whatever, it's
Oi leaning.
If I was like
I think
22,
they're a hardcore band.
It's even like that band Violent Way. Like if I was like 22, 23, I would love those fucking bands.
Yeah.
And they're good at what they do. But it's just like
Actually, I do like Violent Way.
And I like conservative military image. I just like, again, like I'm gonna book them. Like I can't wait to see them live and all that shit. Like, but
listen, I bet you they're fucking great live. Like I listen to all their stuff. Their stuff sounds fucking great.
But that's exactly what I said when we were in the truck listening to him earlier. I was like,
it's not for me.
I was like, it's good.
It's great.
It's probably good, better live. But just listen to nothing grabbed me like fuck. You know what I mean? Very, very little does.
I have.
And I'll talk about the two things last year that did when we get into it.
I have a very different anger now at 41 than what I did at like 21. Like 21, I was just angry all the time, and I just wanted angry, aggressive music. Like 41, it's more of like
fighting cock.
It's more of it's more of like a sad. It's like a sad anger, like. I'm going down the hill. Like it's all over for me pretty soon.
Now it's Sheer Terror been a wonderful year.
Yeah. That was even like now it's not even that. Now it's just like it's like I'm just gonna listen to Fleetwood Mac this whole week and just they got some good songs, man. Fucking like
yeah, hanging out on the fucking coke broads. Right? That's what you're doing now.
No. Like it's just like over the last I want to say 6 months, like, and I've always liked particular songs from these bands, but like dad rock really makes sense to me now. So I'm like listening to like
full-blown dad mode.
Yeah, I'm like listening to like old Journey, like the first couple of Journey albums, like those first 2 Rush albums, like Boston, like
Rush?
Fleetwood Mac.
The funny thing is
Working Man by Rush, bro. It's the greatest skinhead oi song ever, dude. Fucking
Fleetwood cover.
Fleetwood Mac and Stevie Nicks is like top of the hipster food chain right now.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm not listening to them to be ironic. I'm listening to them because
wearing big hats and like mom jeans, like a veil, and like a leather feather, like with a roach clip on it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not listening to them to be ironic. I'm listening to them just because like I'm tired.
I do have to make a confession. I listened to Kenny Rogers on the way home.
Oh, bro, Kenny Rogers is fucking awesome, bro.
Dude,
you remember Kenny Rogers had his own restaurant chain for a while in the 80s? You must.
Did he?
He did. It was like a KFC, but it was a Kenny Rogers Roasters. I think is what it's called.
There was a Seinfeld about it.
Have the island and the stream platter. Kenny Rogers is great, man. The Gambler.
But so you know, and you probably agree, like we're into what we're into and all that shit, but owning a bar that has 2 distinct groups of people, like the old regulars, and then the people we're bringing in, and then just like the randoms that are coming in. Like we've had to like.
You gotta find like.
I'm like, okay, what am I gonna play? Like, some Van Halen. Like, they're like, can't wait to feel your love tonight.
Rolling Stones.
She said I would never see some brute that comes in that's got facial tattoos, and you're like, oh, he probably likes Thin Lizzy, and like these guys here probably like Thin Lizzy. Like,
Thin Lizzy gets a lot of play in the barbershop too. Like I play Live and Loud all the fucking time.
Thin Lizzy is something that I think universally
should be. If you're offended by that record, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. We got like the barbershop. Go to BostonianBarbershop.com, not .com, but on Yelp or whatever the fuck it is, right? All of our fucking reviews, none of them are about our haircuts. It's all about us personally. It's like, I don't know, they talk like sailors, blah, blah, blah. There's one that's
fucking barbershop. Yeah, this is my...
matey, what type of haircut are you getting today?
The review, I swear to fucking God, it's a real fucking review. The music was odd and aggressive. Odd and aggressive.
My haircut was perfect.
We were listening to fucking Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah, that's great. Yo, speaking about
no, I'm sorry, odd and intimidating, not odd and intimidating.
Speaking about Dio, your last guest who does that Off to the Witch podcast. Yeah, I started listening to that thing. Man, what a good fucking podcast that guy's
got. I gotta check it out.
I was trying to give him some shine, man, because I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I hit him.
You know what?
I hit him up and I was like, yeah, we're into a lot of the same stuff. I was like, I'm gonna give your output, your products, whatever you want to call them, a listen to. Seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, he yeah, definitely into a lot of the same shit. Probably in the same age range.
Yeah.
Good dude. The only thing is, I find like when we were talking one-on-one, I liked his cadence. Yeah. Like when he does the show, he goes more into like a narrator mode, which I'm sure a lot of people like.
Yeah.
But I just like more like real, like keeping it real.
Yeah,
but this is not the same podcast as that. Like that's produced like really.
Yeah, but I was listening to the today. I think I only got like maybe 5 minutes left. His might be the newest episode, the Long Island episode, when he talks about all like weird shit on like Long Island.
Oh, the cursed island.
Yeah, it was fucking great. Like, so I'm probably gonna all this week I'm gonna blow through.
Yeah,
his past episodes.
Because he's still at like 40 something deep, so it's not like too hard to catch up.
Yeah. So I gotta get in on the take there.
But you watch his movie too, Montauk
I think I actually saw that Montauk.
Montauk Chronicles.
Yeah, what was that on? Was that on Tubi or something?
It's on Tubi, yeah.
I think I saw that on Tubi.
And he was in agreement with us that Tubi's fucking dope because it has all kinds of fucking rad weird shit on it.
There is like Tubi and Peacock, man. Oh, hold on. It's not Peacock. Pluto.
Plex.
Pluto is fucking good.
Plex, I guess, is the same thing, but like goes to Europe. Like Tubi doesn't go to Europe.
Oh, really?
Because I got a lot of complaints.
Can we get that over here?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't looked.
Try to download. But Tubi, man, like it's always got fucking flawless shit on it.
Yeah, when Chophead TV came out, like we got a bunch of mail from Europe that were pissed because it wasn't on anything else other than Tubi. Yeah. And they can't get it.
And Tubi always has fucking like, dude, there's the greatest 1990s comedy on Tubi ever, and it's been on since I discovered Tubi. It's this movie called The Stoned Age. Have you guys ever seen The Stoned Age?
No.
I think it came up in my suggested things.
Dude, it's so fucking good. It is like, all right, you know how there's like those cult movies that like everybody talks about, like cult movies where like every line of dialogue is quotable, like something like The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Well, The Stoned Age is exactly like that.
It's a series?
No, it's just a movie. It came out like 94 or something like that. And it's just a movie that takes place.
Is it one of the Pauly Shore movie?
No, fuck it. Wouldn't be cut dead watching a Pauly Shore movie.
But is it one that couldn't be made today?
Yeah, it couldn't be made today. Yeah. But I mean, like, it's just about these two dudes that are just trying to drive around in the 70s, trying to get laid, and they're going to like house parties. And like every line, like the guys who like wrote the movie, like they almost like invented their own language for the movie, and like every line is fucking quotable. Like I have friends that have like fucking like tattoos like from that movie. Like they tried to get a Colt 45 like sponsorship for like the movie, like, and they would just be drinking Colt 45. And like they got that shut down, so they were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna invent our own beer." So they made a beer called Ox 45, and like you go on like eBay and people are like selling like Ox 45 T-shirts.
It's kind of like that movie with like the dumb president and stuff, and they had the Brondo. Thirst Annihilator.
The fuck was it?
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I saw that movie for the first time earlier this year, dude, and like. Because people have been talking about that movie for like years, and like for some strange reason in my mind, like I thought that was like a Michael Moore documentary or something like that. I don't want to fucking watch that movie, but then like I was told to check it out, so like I actually checked it out.
Mike Moore. What's the guy's name that wrote it? The Beavis and Butthead guy.
Mike Judge.
Mike Judge. It's a Mike Judge documentary.
Yeah. So I actually watched it. I was like, oh, this is nothing what I expected. I watched it, and man, you want to talk about like seeing that movie 2022, like for the first time, you're like. Oh shit, man! Like we're really in a bad state of affairs right now, like in this country, in this world, like with that. But everybody go see, go on Tubi, go see The Stoned Age.
All right,
awesome comedy.
The Stoned Age.
Well, we'll have to do a review of it the next M4.
Oh, it's fucking great, man. It's great.
We should start doing that, just reviewing like a movie,
right?
I still think we should do like the like once every couple of months we should get together and we should just do like the M4 commentary. Like we just watch a movie and we just talk through it.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
No, we could do that.
See my fucking ears.
We could do that for like the Patreon subscribers.
Yeah,
but we couldn't do it because of the audio. It's like trademarked.
Well, no, we don't have to like we just won't record the audio.
So like we'll watch a movie and talk shit.
We'll just put the movie
on the outside and turn the volume down.
Well, no. What we would do is we would set it up. We'd be like, okay, we're gonna watch Conan the Barbarian. We're at the title screen now, so audience members bring it up to the title screen, push play, and then we just start like talking through the movie. Which, I mean, sounds kind of like annoying, but I mean, I'm sure we would find our groove and it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
So it'd be almost like the listeners at home or wherever the fuck they're listening to it. Hopefully they're home. They're not driving around watching Conan the Barbarian.
A group text discussion and not the podcast discussion.
Well, maybe the people want to see how this stuff works.
Let's do this.
Go behind the scenes.
Hey, bro, hold up. If as a listener, to all the listeners, not just the Patreon, everybody, if you're interested in that, hit us up. If we get enough people that say, yeah, I would listen to that, then we'll do it.
If you have to watch like a classic movie that everybody's seen, like
and then
like
also
Nightmare on Elm Street or like The Outsiders or something.
You're going to say yes, then I need you to give suggestions on what you want us to watch.
Well, you know what we could do? We could do something
down,
like...
Joe. You're very excited.
It's the fighting cock. It's fighting.
It's definitely the bottles have gone.
I've been drinking the fighting cock.
It's been a rough month, huh?
It's been a rough fucking year. You know, maybe you could put like 5 films out, like 5 films, like suggestions, and be like,
well, that's what I'm saying. But if everyone kind of gives us ideas now, we can include those in the list that
sure,
we vote
that sounds
on.
great.
So, like, people like to participate. We want to hear from the listeners.
Watermelon was the way to go,
don't
by the way,
participate.
bud.
Watermelon fantasy.
Watermelon fantasy, yeah. Like I normally drink Tito's soda splash of cran, but Mark saw watermelon and he was like,
You haven't even touched your cock yet, bro.
I took a little sip. It's not my thing.
It's rough. I did 2 shots though.
A little bit.
It hurts.
It's not my thing.
My head's pounding right now.
Yeah. I feel a little better now that I've got a fucking drink in me.
Yeah.
All right, so should we go into these lists?
We should probably do the lists.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't have fucking 10. I don't even like fucking
Well, I have
10
12.
things.
I was like, oh fuck, I have to do homework, so I like gave myself a little bit of time today.
Did you have 10?
Yeah, I'll have to.
No, yeah. Okay. I mean, I got.
All you gotta do is look at your Spotify top 10. Like fucking, you played the
I don't even have
Dude,
a top 10.
I listen to fucking Fats Domino radio more often than you fucking think, dude. I swear to fuck God. We listen at the bar. Like I listen to my drive. I don't give a shit. Like everything
Fats
sucks.
Domino, known as aggressive music for.
You want to go first, Joe? Or?
Yeah, Joe, let Joe get it out.
He's all fucking hyped up.
All right, okay.
I have a pretty much actual list too, so I'll go after you.
All right. So should we each go one for one, or just do our whole list?
do your list.
Rifle it off.
All right, okay. So I'll start off by, like, the idea was to choose 10 songs, and 3 of the songs had to be from a 2022 release, and that 2022 release could be a re-release of like an older record or something like that.
Fleetwood Mac 2022.
There is a Fleetwood Mac track on there.
Remastered.
So
Shocking.
this band that's like this old 70s band that like I kind of just recently discovered that I had a lot of playlists over the last 2 months. It's this band called Goliath. All right. They were from like Indiana. I think they only released 1 LP.
What, recently or a long time ago?
No, like back in like 72, 75 or something like
right.
that. The 2 guitarists in the
Is
band.
Stradlin was in the band or something?
No.
From Indiana?
It's just like one of those long lost records that just got like rediscovered and somebody put it out. And it's like you listen to one of these old records and you're like, oh, why isn't this as popular as Blue Oyster Cult or something like that?
The band, was it Mountain or whatever the fuck?
Mountain's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
So the track that I think everybody should listen to, and I guess we'll send our list to you and you can build the
just
playlist.
text it to me later.
So the band is called Goliath and the track is called The Apocalypse.
And it goes like this.
Yeah, and it goes like this. There's
The guy's like, I actually listened to this podcast. He calls in.
Jared Goliath, hit us up. Joe wants an old old
Jared
vinyl.
Davey also hit us up.
So I wanted to choose. I like a lot of old, like weird, like punk comps. So and maybe you'll like this track. There's External Menace. There's a track called Someday that's off of. Let me see, fucking. Beat the System.
That's all you can play.
That's all you can play. Beat the System, the Punk Singles Collection.
I don't know
It's
that
I don't know that either.
It's a nice
Good
little
band,
track.
though.
Yeah, the band's fucking great, man. They didn't release much, but like this is like definitely Someday is
Joe
the,
waited till he had the 10 deepest tracks, and he's like, "Why don't we make a list of 10?"
No. All right.
Deep cuts. with
There's
Joe
like this
Hawk.
old like stoner rock band called Christopher. That I'm trying not to go too deep.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm
He's never even listened to the song. It's like rare, obscure.
No, but you know,
They're from Little Rock, Arkansas. They sold 34 records in 1971.
Played 3 shows.
There's a band called Christopher. The opening track of the record is called Dark Road. That's a real good one. There's this old 70s band that I like also. I've been listening to a lot of for like the last few years called Spider. They were like, kind of like, they got wrapped in with like the whole like new wave of British heavy metal stuff in like the early 80s, but they sound kind of like early Screwdriver with boogie woogie stuff.
That sounds fucking terrible.
No, it's fucking amazing.
Early
dude.
Screwdriver with
Early
Boogie
Screwdriver,
Woogie.
but like kind of like Slade boogie woogie music. I like the track "Children of the Street." You'll fucking
Cue that up. I want to. Now I'm curious.
Just play a little bit. We
I want to
play
hear
like 20 seconds.
Nobody knows. I see where you're coming from.
The chorus is awesome.
But in a British accent?
Yeah.
And throw a little Beach Boys in there.
Hold on, let's
Top of the pops.
Hold on, check it out. Bro, that's catchy as fuck, dude.
It's like the Ramones and the Beach Boys did a mashup.
It's everything that's great. All right. So I chose a.
How did you find them?
What's up?
Everything's
How
on
did you find
Spotify.
them?
It's going to be on the playlist.
Anything that's on these lists have to be either on Spotify or iTunes, so people can get them.
If I don't have iTunes like music, so I only have Spotify. I'm gonna make the list on Spotify. So if it's not on, I might have you send it to me or something.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, so I also decided my buddy Brendan, he sings in a band called Summerlands that just released an LP earlier in the year. The track Dream Killer is good. So if you like kind of like swashbuckling metal, like I don't know, like Ozzy Osbourne type stuff, like it's pretty good.
Like Bruce Dickinson with the swords?
There's like keyboard stuff.
Metal because like that's like battle metal and all that shit is like a thing in Europe.
Or like Ailstorm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fin
Like,
Troll, right?
I heard them described as swashbuckling metal, so that's so that's a great track. I was listening to that LP earlier.
I'm gonna play a little.
Yeah, I can play a little bit of.
Right now.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm going to hear the vocals.
Could do some battle rooms.
No, I know who it is. I'm not new.
I don't know if you heard him when he said that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's great.
Sounds very 80s metal on the vocals.
That's solid,
That's
man.
great.
That's
Great
solid.
stuff. I'm
Living that Motley Crue fantasy.
Who is that? Say that all that. What's
Summerlands.
Summerlands.
Yeah, I'm very, very proud of the guy. So my next track is straight up dad rock, and apparently it's being played in a lot of car commercials lately, and it's Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac.
This is the one that's going to get me sued. Take that one.
Yeah. We all know that fucking song.
Another 2022 track is this guy Orville Peck. He is a
you like him, yeah,
dude.
You're digging him. You're digging like the whole mask and like that whole lifestyle.
That dude. Yeah. Listen, man.
Now you know who he is.
Take a shot for the fighting cock. Shot of the fighting
I've
cock.
seen like a couple chicks post with it. I'm like, what's up with this guy? He's got like a Clockwork Orange mask. And he's like all romantic. What is this shit?
He's a black gay cowboy, but he sounds like fucking Roy Orbison. And his album, man, is like...
You sound like every skinhead I know right now.
Exactly. His 2022 album is probably one of the best fucking country albums.
Is it really?
It's fucking amazing. Great, like, and it's weird. It's like one of those like weird...
Because like
What's the track? What's the standout
What are you listening to this on?
The track that I think is
should
just
we
like...
light a candle?
Pull our braces up. So I can play.
It's just great, man. It's like I'm a truck driver. I listen to this shit early in the morning. It's fucking great. But I think his fan base would probably annoy the shit out of me. But I mean, I'm not listening to his record with his fan base in my fucking truck. So it's a great fucking record. I would probably go see him live, but I don't go see live music at all ever. Next track that I recently listened to is it's a band called Iron Maiden, but it's not Iron Maiden. It's The Iron Maiden. It's the band that was originally called The Iron Maiden.
No.
Fuck you.
That's a fucking hard no, bro.
When did this come out?
That's a fucking hard no.
All right, no, this is great.
That's also on the third Lord of the Rings.
It's like this '60s band, like, and they were called the Iron Maiden, and they released like a couple of records, and like they're pretty fucking awesome. But it's like I stumbled across them, and I could just imagine, like, you know, these guys are like grandpa ages now, and like I could just imagine them telling like their kids, they're like, you know, I was in Iron Maiden, and they would just be like, they're like, oh, you mean like Run to the Hills, like, like Number of the Beast, and they're like, not that one. We were the original.
We were the original. They rocked us.
If we were on the animated Lord of the Rings trilogy.
So there's 2 tracks on iTunes of Iron Maiden, one called Ned Kelly and one called Falling. Falling is the track that I added. I also wanted to add some like 80s metal, so I chose Accept.
I feel like you've already gone over 8 songs.
No. I got like 2 more. Accept Fast.
Mine's going to be so short that.
Accept Fast as a Shark. That's a great fucking track. Diamond Head. Am I Evil? And 2 more.
The only song I've known that you've named up.
The thing is, there's a lot of people that don't realize the first Metallica record was basically a Diamond Head record.
Right.
Yeah.
Like half the songs.
And that's why it's the best one. And then I like the Rogues from Detroit. And there's only a handful of tracks on iTunes from the Rogues, and I think it might be re-released, but Triumph of the Will is a fucking amazing Rogues track. And just my last 2022 release is the Cold as Life demos got re-released recently.
Oh, no shit.
And
now we're talking.
Now we're talking. And the song Addicted, I think, is like my favorite Cold as Life song.
There's multiple tracks from that on my gym playlist already.
I mean, the band is perfect for fucking the demos, the early records. Like it's fucking great. The '95 demos.
That band was like fucking scary when like it came out. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
there's live footage of that dude. There's like live footage of that dude like Ron like singing on stage. It might be, I don't know, in New York somewhere. And like he's just got like a very just like intimidating stage presence. And it's one of those things where it's like, they were a scary band, like, you know, and it's like,
again, I was 16, but it was like, no, that guy's scary now. You know what I mean? It's
and I mean, it's funny, like a lot of their lyrics are like very like especially on the demo stuff, it's like just very short. There's only like 2 quick paragraphs, but you read them, you're like, oh god, like
just the hard fucking.
These guys lived horrible lives. They're doing like really bad stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
So I got to know Jeff really good like years ago, the guitar player. Yeah, he's like the best dude.
Yeah.
But looks exactly like Snoop Dogg, but he's white. Like he looks.
I've never met any of them. Like, but as I said, like
I met him when he was in Ramallah for a while. We toured with him. Yeah, he's like
that Ramallah.
Yeah, the scary Ramallah was like
not the street punk Ramallah.
Exactly.
But that song "Addicted," like I mean, that like those lyrics are like
hard, man.
Those lyrics are the hardest lyrics. Well, I don't know. They probably they have equally hardest lyrics with other songs. But I mean, that song is like. You want to talk about a song about just like addiction and just like punk and like knowing that like you've got a fucked up problem and like all your friends have like that's some true to life shit. So I think that's like maybe 12 tracks right there. But I mean that's my list that I chose for the listeners. So you guys carry on.
Fucking have at it, right? All right. Well, that's a lot to unpack. So I'm gonna keep it fucking way fucking simple.
We're gonna do a big one, a quick one, a big one, and a quick one.
Yeah. All right.
We're going reverse table.
Go Balobo.
So no, my shit. I get fucking bands, right? Like just go. Like I'll send you some fucking tracks. I didn't fucking break it down. I just like, all right, what bands have I been fucking listening to, right? So new bands, Time Heist out of Denver. They're a fucking straight ahead, fucking straight edge hardcore band. Like no bullshit. No, they're not a fucking hype band or any of that shit. They're just fucking
young guys, old guys.
How old's Mark from Denver?
Varies, I think it varies.
Yeah, I think they're younger. I mean, 30s.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Younger than us.
But yeah,
probably younger than the listeners.
Yeah, Denver straight edge hardcore. It's fucking good. It is. The production's right. It's fucking good.
What's the track?
The track. Just listen to the record. Like, I mean, there's like fucking 6 songs on it. Like they just released an EP.
All right.
Just listen to the fucking record. Like I'll put the first fucking song. I don't know. Like just listen. It's literally 20 fucking minutes, dude. Like I gotta break it down. Which track is my fucking favorite?
Oh yeah, that was kind of the idea.
Just when you send me something.
Yeah, fucking 3 hours ago, you fucking sent me that.
We were driving 6 minutes counting. We were like in between here and Maine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
The World from Boston. We know fucking Vane. Shout out to fucking Vane, Matty Arsenal, G. Great guys. They are a little bit of a hype band, but they back it up. It's fucking solid.
I agree.
So what is it? What's that? Hated on Monday. Let's go with that track. I'll pull that up real quick. Hated on Mondays.
I'm sure they don't have any copyright, so I'm sure it's okay.
Yeah. Maddie, I'm gonna play fucking Hated on Monday, man. Let me pull it up. Hated on mostly, not even hated on Monday. Fuck you. I just play the
Fuck society too.
Yeah. I just play it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing now, right? Remember the days that you'd like read fucking like the whole record and like it have everything. Like,
There's some good chop to this. That's pretty solid.
yeah, it's good hardcore. If you like that style of hardcore, that's what the fuck it is. But I'm all over the fucking place. I listen to a lot of fucking Charles Bradley. You know who Charles Bradley is?
Oh,
the crossover guy. Like, it's fucking super cool that like all his shit fucking crossed over. Again, I listen at the barbershop all day. It's like, what? And at the bar, it's like, what the fuck can I listen to? You know what I mean? That I like.
That's not gonna dry people out.
But I listen to a lot of fucking Charles Bradley. There's a guy named Dave. So this is like English fucking kind of hooligan shit, but it's not like oi hooligan. It's like what fucking actual football hooligans over there are listening. They listen to a lot of EDM and all that shit.
What's his name? Dave what?
It's just Dave. Like
Just Dave?
Just Dave.
Hit up Professor X is the name of the song by Dave.
This guy?
Yeah, that's Dave.
That's Dave.
That's Dave. Professor X, man.
You would think that name was Dave.
It is.
When you just type in Dave, like he comes up. Yeah, Professor
X is.
Professor X.
So what's the
Professor X is the track. It's like English hip hop, dude. Yeah. It's hard, dude. Like. You're missing that bass drop. It sounds really good in my car. But nonetheless, yeah, there's like English hip hop.
All right.
So
Professor X.
Dave. Professor X by Dave, right? So then, in that same vein, we have Bugsy Malone. Is "Live by the Gun" is a fucking hard track, and this guy's a fucking poet, man. Like again, an English hip hop kid talking like they don't have guns like a lot over there and all that. And he has this whole story about how this kid gets a gun and has to shoot a guy, but he ends up murdering his mother instead, and it's really cool. It's a good track.
So this is Bugsy
Malone. Live by the Gun.
Live by the Gun. Hold on, let me see the track right here. This must be a deep cut. Can't find it. Hold on.
All right, well, go to your next one.
Yeah.
So that's it. I mean, like, everything else I've been listening to is like a little old. Like, I've been listening to the Unruly Boys, and there is an actual new record by Hippie Sabotage that's fucking really good. English hip hop, man.
English hip hop.
Manchester. That's what
It ain't, mate.
Bangers and mash.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like in the 90s, I knew these dudes from England called Gunshot. And they were like one of the hottest hip hop groups in like the 90s.
Yeah.
But they didn't get no shine over here. But over there, like they were fucking
Dude,
hot as fuck.
if you want to check out like decent fucking like English hip hop right now, you have, I don't watch this show, but Top Boy is a show, and like that whole soundtrack is like fucking rad English hip hop. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I listen to all that shit. Like,
It's cool. It's good to be
nonetheless,
all over the place.
yeah. That's for real. I mean, I drive a fucking Escalade. I gotta listen to fucking
Hip hop,
loud, fucking ignorant fucking music. But yeah, like Hippie Sabotage is a band, a group, if you will. I walked into the fucking foundation room at the House of Blues, and I was just having a drink, and was like, what the fuck is this? I've never heard this before. Blah, blah. And they're like, oh, it's Hippie Sabotage. Like, 3,000 fucking people in the room next door. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I went and checked them out, and it was fucking really good. Just two goofy fucking white guys.
Yeah.
But it's beats and shit like that. Like it's like some lyrics over it, but it's a lot of beats. Are you familiar with the guy Clever? Clever. It's he's a bike dude in Nashville, but he makes beats, and so it's similar to that. But he makes beats for what's the kid's name, Yellow Wolf or whatever.
Wolf.
I'm not a huge Yellow Wolf fan by any means, but I'm a Clever fan. So if you like Clever, check out. Hippie Sabotage, they're big. So cool. Again, like that, I just stumbled upon that was this year. I was like, oh fuck!
Right now we are building a very good
eclectic,
eclectic mix. I like this.
Whatever.
So when you listen to this playlist, put it on random. Don't listen to it in order. Listen on random.
Mine's going to be pretty boring and basic, but here we go. Okay. Well, as far as 2022, first off, I got a song by a good friend of mine, Billy Brown, and the song is called Street Lamp. And he played in a Boston band, Crash and Burn, years ago.
Hey, I hope he gets better too. I know he's
dealing with some shit right now. So I want to give him a shout out because I actually like the song a lot, and he's dealing with some shit, and he could use the money. So if you go to Bandcamp, go to Crash and Burn on Bandcamp, and then you want to look at the Billy Brown album, and the song is called Street Lamp. So check that out. It was actually recorded about 10 years ago, but he just released it right now.
Notes, by the way. This is professional.
I wrote it down. I didn't put it on my phone. I was sitting at my table. So yeah. So he's an old punk dude, and he's been into it forever, and he does some like acoustic shit. It's like more of an acoustic type song. So that's that. And then as far as other new stuff for 2022, I want to say Risk from the Monologue of Misery album. Blood from I can't read my own writing. Blood from First One, but Risk. Check them out. Boston band.
On tour with Slapshot, Death Before Dishonor, and American War Machine, February of 23.
Blood from a Stone, Risk is the song from the Monologue of Misery album, which came out this year. So as far as the new stuff, that's it. And then as far as the older shit, favorite songs, that's what you said you wanted favorite songs, basically?
Sure.
All right. So
what are the parameters?
So I picked Misfits, Blood Feast from Earth AD album.
Okay, that's great. Yeah.
One of my favorite songs of all time. Social Distortion from the White Light. No, listen, all right.
Bad Religion Christmas album.
The White Light and White Trash album. Social Distortion, Don't Drag Me Down is an awesome song.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll listen to that while I'm putting my eyeshadow on.
Iron Maiden. An old band called the Joneses. I got this off a Shredder comp. Do you remember Shredder comps by any chance? There were 7 inches that came out.
Yes.
There's a band from California, I believe, the Joneses, and there's a song called Pillbox.
I don't know that one, but.
And you can find it online. I found it online.
Yeah.
Sheer Terror, Just Can't Hate Enough. Another one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Got it.
To make up for the Social Distortion track.
You better pick two Sheer Terror songs.
Sam Hain, Archangel off the Initium album.
That's great.
Good song.
Yeah,
originally written for The Damned. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he wrote that for The Damned, and then they were supposed to go on tour together. Something happened. Danzig's a prick. Didn't happen. But
who knew?
Right? Yeah.
You know what? I actually I just learned a Danzig fact the other day. James Hetfield sang on Danzig 1.
The whole album, yeah. Backup vocals, but
it was
he didn't get credited because he wasn't allowed to or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
I'm sure he just goes, yeah. And they turn it down to the mix.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've heard that, yep.
I did not know that.
Hold on, what album was it? The first Danzig?
The first one, yeah.
First Danzig album, yeah. He sings on all the backups.
Am I evil?
Yeah. Exploited the Massacre, which is one of their metal albums, but I love it. And probably one of my favorite songs of all time, Negative Approach, Can't Tell No One.
Yeah.
Just because,
perfect.
Being 15, hearing that, and it was just boom, that's it.
It was funny that song, because I just torture my coworkers, with just whatever I'm listening to when I'm driving. And I was explaining, when you try to explain, I guess we'll call them civilians.
What do you like?
Yeah, well, more
like Green Day.
When you're explaining to a civilian, you're well, this is Can't Tell No One is probably the most perfect however you want to label it, like punk or hardcore song. Like when you were 15, exactly how you were saying, like those lyrics, like are just like perfect,
right?
And it's and like
we
even
used to cover that. ITI used to cover that.
Yeah, and if you just look at that even as like, doesn't matter if you're 15, doesn't matter if you're fucking 45, 50 or something like that, but if you just like, you want to look at that as like a stripped down rock and roll song or a punk song or a hardcore song or whatever, it is just like the basic emotion just stripped down, where it's just like, that's like the ultimate rebellion song. It's fucking great.
Right.
You know? I'm glad you threw that on your list, because that's worthy of all of our lists.
Yeah, everybody's be doing like our fucking favorite songs. I mean, I could have filled the right. I was like, what the fuck am I listening to?
I was like, I picked like 8 or 9 of my favorite songs. And I had Bodies by the Sex Pistols was another one of my favorite lists.
Bodies is one of my favorite.
Same thing.
I mean, you
offensive,
could just
amazing, written by little kids.
Yeah. I mean, you could just put Tied Down as a whole.
Yeah.
As a perfect
or the
fucking
7-inch, because nothing is, well, nothing's on both.
Yeah.
But nothing's their second greatest.
And I should have put like Nervous Breakdown on my list too, because that that whole EP is just for when it came out in like 76 or whatever. Yeah. Mind blowing.
We just saw, we were driving today and Spotify was on, and I forgot there was a song from
Go Go Balobo.
No. Kill Your Idols. It's like, if you don't like Black Flag, you're a dick. That's the name of the song. All right.
I saw some, not to get off straight, but I saw some recent live Black Flag footage.
Oh, it's horrible.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Wow.
As in
2022 on tour. And it was like somebody just said, I'm just going to place this here and not make a comment. And it was like 5 live songs like that they filmed. Wow.
I saw that show live.
It's so slow. It's like...
Yeah.
You and I went to... Did we go to both? We went to the Mike fucking...
Mike Valley. Still singing for him.
Yeah,
we went to the Valley one.
Mike V or whatever.
But then we went to the other one too, right?
Yeah, but we didn't pay attention at the other one.
And if that was like a few years ago, imagine a couple years later. It's like, it's so slow. It's like, fix me, fix my head.
Obviously.
Fix me, please. That's probably all I can do.
All I'm going to say is...
Copyright.
Like he wrote it, right? So it's like, it's like, you gotta give the guy credit.
He's just like, I'll slow down a little bit.
But here's the thing. Like, that wasn't a genuine, like, let's get back on the road and do this. That's like, it was a fucking money grab, because they asked for so much money. They put on the most lackluster performance.
They're still doing it.
was like a dick afterwards, just like...
I mean, it's all about like, he's just trying to save like cats or something like that.
And then Mike Vallely's trying to sing like fucking Rollins instead of just doing Mike Vallely's own voice.
Yeah.
Because I like Mike Vallely's other band there.
And the Rats, Mike V and the Rats.
No, that one and the other one that was more like a stoner rock.
I remember, I forget which one it was, but we were just at the bar.
I remember the camera was,
we were just getting shit-faced out back.
I'm putting it out like right now, like I mean, everybody here probably loves Black Flag, but I mean, like, if Greg Ginn doesn't like stop, I'm gonna purposely start swerving for cats on the road. Like for every concert they play during the year.
I know he wrote he wrote all the songs, but I would rather go see like Keith Morris's Flag with like fucking the other dude or Off. Yeah, because it's just like, it sounds good.
But years ago, I went to the thing. They did the West Memphis 3, and they came out. And Keith Morris sang the first half of the set,
and Rollins and that was on Lance.
How was that?
Right?
I missed that.
It's fucking
that was
awesome.
That was fucking great.
I was on tour. Yeah, I would have loved to fucking been there.
It's good purpose too.
Yeah.
Those kids.
Yeah, they're guilty.
They're living better than all of us are right now.
Oh yeah, Davey Hackle's probably a billionaire now. The like slow kid, maybe not so much. But
the slow kid's probably still in that trailer in Arkansas, or where the fuck he's from.
He like went to see wrestling the night that all. He literally did. He was like. They were like, he explained the whole situation. They're like, we found out he was 200 miles away watching wrestling when these murders happened, so they couldn't have been involved.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The night that he got out, he probably wouldn't go see wrestling again.
But yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Good album too, the West Memphis. That's a pretty good tribute album.
Yeah, it was a good
I'm trying to think who was on that. I remember
Motorhead.
I remember that.
Motorhead did Thirsty and Miserable.
Yeah, and Hank 3 did No Values. That was a good track.
Hank 3. That's a tough fucking sell, isn't it? It's like, I'm sorry.
You're not a Hank 3 guy?
It's like, all right, I'm a fucking Hank 1 guy.
Well, I'm a Hank 1 guy. I'm a Hank Junior guy, too.
Yeah. You know, like Hank 3, it's just like, come. Yeah.
It's like Jerry Only's kid or something.
No. But when Hank 3 does country, it's good. But when he does,
dude, his
Jack
his country stuff is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Did he do show like Phil Anselmo and stuff?
I think he played. I think Hank 3 played bass for like Down or Superjoint Ritual for a while.
It was Superjoint.
Like
yeah, Down was I Hate God and Sepultura, right?
The Hank 3 country stuff is fucking great. The Ass Jack stuff is
fucking horrendous.
I saw them at Lupo's. He put on a good show.
Yeah,
years ago.
Yeah, well they played Middle East Up, and like it was poorly attended. It was just a bad show. I was like, wow.
Stick to the country, man.
Yeah.
Well, when I saw him, he did
popular genre too.
He did like the Danzig thing where he came out and did a Hank 3 set, went back in, came out, and then they did an Ass Jack set, and everyone left.
Yeah. Well, years ago, I saw him at the Living Room, and it was the same thing. It was like he went and he did like I think it was on like his might have been like his third album, Straight to Hell, and he did like the choice cuts to the previous records, and it was fucking awesome. And then he did like the Ass Jack set, and it was like. I think he did maybe a G.G. Allen cover, and I was like, okay, that's all right. And then he did his Ass Jack, so I'm like, it's getting late. Let's get going.
All right, I'm fading. Let me just do mine quick. Mine's super easy. All right, so for new stuff, and you guys have probably already heard me send this to you and fucking rave on about it. There's a band called Spirit World.
Great band.
5 years ago, they were playing this horrible. I'm going to just say it because I'm trying to get the guy on. We talked and he's going to come on. But they were playing this horrible Western pop punk stuff.
Yeah.
And then I guess over COVID, they were like, fuck it. They like hard shit. So they're like, we're just going to do hard shit. And literally they came out. It's like the hardest fucking shit. And it's all like Western shit.
Yeah.
But the dude also wrote a book.
Yeah.
And then it came out at the same time as the record. And all the songs on the record are about what's in the book.
And it's called
That's cool.
Spirit World?
The band is Spirit World. The new record that just came out a couple weeks ago is called Death Weston. And then my favorite song on it is called Moonlit Torture. And I'm going to play it in a second. These guys literally sound like if Slayer and Integrity went back in time to the Old West. Hold on.
Right here,
Yeah. Just let me talk.
All right.
You guys I'll talk over each other. I don't have the voice to do it tonight. Okay. So these guys literally sound like Slayer and fucking Integrity went back in time to the Old West, fucking raped a fucking saloon whore, and that kid had to start a band. Watch, I'm gonna play.
All right, okay.
What's the name of the song?
Moonlit Torture.
I'm adding this to my library. The cover art is fucking awesome, man. This is pretty cool, man.
It's hard. It's like
This album artwork, I'm fucking loving it. If this is a stupid movie poster, I would fucking buy it. Sounds good, man.
Every time this is on in the gym, it plays extra reps.
How could this not work at the gym? What did their pump stuff sound?
All right, let's look at that. All right, so they were sorry,
for real,
dudes,
dude,
but
the band's fantastic.
Never be ashamed of where you came from.
Unless you're Go-Go Belogo.
Give me a second.
Is that even the name of the band?
I don't fucking know. Goddamn gypsies.
They're
nothing.
I'm probably going to go home and they're going to have tents on my front lawn.
The fuck is that feedback? We're doing feedback now?
All right,
is it just because you're pointing the fucking headphones at the microphone?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
All right, I gotta go back to their old demos. I'm just picking a song. It's Street Dogs in Western.
It's Street Dog. Johnny! Tell me a story.
True Intentions is another one.
Just put the headphones on.
This is the same band?
Now wait, let me go to the new stuff.
We bet a 6-pack on the 6 making the playoffs or some shit like that. Many years since that time.
It was like Leatherface beats fucking.
This is pretty hot.
Dude, the band's fucking great.
It's the same band. And then we just put.
I want to hear some more of the pussy stuff.
Visit their entire
Are they doing any Fleetwood Mac covers?
Joe wants to cry on the way home.
So I see.
And the best thing is they play all these like death metal shows, but they come out in like Western, like rhinestone studded like Western wear and shit.
You like to cry all that? You don't listen to Lucero?
Who?
Lucero?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, really? You don't know Lucero?
No.
They're great guy. They're fucking good friends of mine from Memphis, Tennessee.
Send me a track. I'll fucking.
Yeah. Their latest record came out. It was in 2022. So, but
I would prefer to forget 2022. So send me their 2021 album.
Honestly, is my favorite record. It's so fucking good.
And John C. Bass is supposed to come on, right?
Yeah. John C. fucking is he coming on the podcast?
We talked a while back, but I didn't follow up. It was on me. You know.
I'll show you his number. Yeah.
So for this band Spirit World, 2022 is Death Western. That's what we're listening to.
And then the record before that, Pagan Rhythms, is good too. That's when they just got their voice, and then they just stepped it up.
So all the 2019, 2018, 2017 is more pop street dogs.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys a full blown listen throughout tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. So my other one, if you don't like death metal, you're probably not gonna like this. I'm not super into death metal, but this is another one where it's just so fucking hard. The band's called Ingested. They're from England, and it's like weird because I don't know. I don't know why they're not bigger because they're so fucking hard. But I'm gonna play this. And this dude does all these voices. Like I saw them live like last night. Yeah. He's not different people.
Oh, is this the guy? You were telling me about the show, yeah.
And it just keeps changing and building up. Like watch this ride after this.
The space closing soon.
What's that?
The space soon closing.
Oh yeah, we gotta get all shit out of
I
there.
went in there the other day and I'm like, I have drums in here. I gotta go back to get the rest of my
Hey,
shit.
check your drums off at my house.
Is Randy's nest still in there?
No, she has a permanent place of
residency in Waltham, I believe.
Yeah.
I think they're tearing it down soon, right?
The end of the month we have to be out.
Yeah.
So
So you got like a week to get your shit out.
I'm not even joking you. I shit you fucking not. 1999, 2000 is when I had my first room there. And I've been in that fucking place, in that building since.
Yeah, I've been in there for a long time too.
Fucking like I've been in upstairs, downstairs, out back, out front, fucking everywhere in between. So the non-Boston residents, they're Dez is the guy that owns the building that every band fucking practices in Alston.
If you like a band from Boston, chances are they did or do practice there.
But
and other states too.
I will give Dez this. Dez called me and he was like, "Hey Ben, I have an opportunity, and if I sell the building, that they are going to help us procure another building within a radius of the building. All these Alston fucking jerk-offs that weren't here 5 years ago and won't be here 5 years from now, fucking fucked it all up. They fucking almost killed the deal. Mm-hmm. Period. Right? Like would have fucked Dez out of fucking well, I moved to fucking Alston because it's like there are definitely fucking people that have been in that building that are older than me that have. I need a little bed over this, so thank you under this. So you see, you can't hear you. I'm wearing headphones. He's playing music.
Wait, I didn't finish.
Headphones don't work.
I didn't finish. I'm still going.
Okay.
My third one is Charlie Boyd.
Charlie Boyd,
Sperm Daddy. We just gotta get the chorus on.
Hey!
Wait your turn. When will you greedy bitches
Charlie Boyd
ever
fucking rolls.
learn? Hey you, I want you to swallow
my cum.
Wait, what is
Lick
this?
it up and then say done.
Is this the new Orville Peck album?
It is. Charlie Boyd rules. This guy's a fucking genius.
I'm not stopping until I get Lenny Lashley to do a cover of this.
Yeah.
Because his voice doing this song would be so fucking.
Hey,
I can hear that.
dude, we've all sung it several
he's
times.
Like, hey, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
That's wicked Lenny cadence.
Lenny was the one that actually turned us on to this guy.
You know the dumb shit you listen to on road trips? It like turns into the joke for the whole thing?
Yeah.
This guy, he's a Canadian dude and his music is just so like cheesy but depraved that every song's fucking hilarious.
It's like, what
if you got
was
thick
it?
skin, like, and you don't take it serious.
What was the autistic guy, Wesley Willis?
Yeah, Wesley Willis.
He's like the Canadian Wesley Willis.
Yeah. Hello, Chicago.
That guy's got to be dead by now.
Oh,
Right?
no, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Jello put his stuff out. Oh, he did.
So, do you have more music, or was that your?
No, then everything else is basically shit fucking Mark said.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I didn't know. It was just like,
Warzone.
what's my favorite song? Like, yeah.
Mad Dog.
As far as 2022 movies, I didn't watch any.
Yeah.
Conan in the theater, like Truth is Innocent.
Yeah.
So the only other thing that I could think about that we could talk about tonight, and it's like it's one thing that we'd have to look like. I'm looking at it right now. Is you do that celebrity death recap, like of people that died.
Was it in memoriam?
Yeah, and I mean,
2022 in memoriam.
I don't have video, so I can't put pictures up.
and I mean, we lost people like Ray Liotta.
shit!
That's right. You know, like Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah.
Wait, he's dead.
He's
Yeah,
great.
man, he fucking
Wait, he died? I had no idea.
No
You
shit.
know,
That was a while back.
You got that guy Taylor
no, hold on,
Hawkins from
hold
the Foo Fighters.
Fuck him. I'm saying, let's go back to Gilbert Godfrey. He got fucking canceled from fucking being the fucking duck from
Affleck
fucking
Duck.
Affleck Duck.
Yeah, but that was like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, but he got canceled. Like, what the fuck did Gilbert Godfrey do to get fucking canceled?
That was during the
Like Paul Burley's get a job. Gilbert Godfrey doesn't.
Yeah, Gilbert, like this fucking Jewish comedian.
Louis Anderson died.
This year? I thought he was already dead.
Yeah, we all saw that coming.
Meatloaf died, which I was a big Meatloaf fan. Still
Okay,
am
that
a
was
big-
this year too?
That was this year
Are
too.
you gonna at the New Year's party at the Dipper? There's gonna be karaoke.
I have no concept.
Are you gonna do the?
If this fucking Meatloaf, I'll do Paradise by the Dashboard Light, bro.
You gotta get
Mark's got to sing the girl part though. All right.
Sold.
Let's see. Who else we got died? It was people that I know.
Scroll back. You just
Bob
scroll back.
Saget died.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that was
Did we ever solve that mystery, by the way?
what was the mystery of
I
Bob
don't know. He
Saget?
had like a call girl in his room or something like that.
Yeah,
but they
it was
said he
like-
like fell or something. I don't know.
Immediately, they're like, it's not drugs.
Yeah.
They're like, it wasn't drugs.
Sidney Poitier
He was
died.
YOLO.
Poitier.
Poitier. Let's see who else we got. There's a lot of people that
He's just
fucking-
scrolling.
I'm just scrolling at people that I recognize names.
No, Gilbert Godfrey died.
Yeah, Gilbert Godfrey died.
Bobcats?
Aaron Carter died. I know you were a big
Bobcat
fan.
Goldthwait is still alive.
Bobcat's still alive? Yeah. Okay.
Bobcat is actually, he's a Slapshot fan too, actually. Apparently.
Is
Yeah, dude, he's a Slapshot fan.
Dude, you should get him like in
Slapshot
Police
the
Academy
movie, right?
rights to like.
No. So my drummer Corey lives in Syracuse. Apparently he's got ties. He's from Syracuse or some shit, or went to Syracuse.
That's
Like,
awesome.
he's like, and I don't know. I gotta get Corey on. You gotta get Corey.
You're a Slapshot.
Yeah. Sure, I love Slapshot.
You know what the worst thing is?
I think he got his break in Police Academy, right?
Yeah.
I feel
No,
like,
that's the thing. But like, no, for real. Like, he's like
Two
an
or
old-
three?
He's like an old
Three?
punk rock
Two.
dude.
He
Like,
was in two.
we think these-
Gilbert.
says he's on patrol.
Like Bobcat Goldthwait is like an old punk dude. No shit.
Fred Armiston.
He also played a
Yeah,
puppet
I knew that.
He's also
in a
in-
Married with Children ripoff series for a while. Do you remember this show?
Yes, he was the
Unhappily
fucking
Ever
puppet.
After.
Yes, he was the puppet. No, he was like a lint ball.
The Kelly Bundy was played by
was the
Kelly Bundy
same
was
exact
Nikki
shit.
Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the redheaded fucking bombshell
Yeah.
and the son, but they were divorced or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he lived in the basement with
And
the
it was
fucking.
like a direct ripoff. It was like Married with Children with a fictional lint character from the couch that was Bobcat.
What station was that on?
think it was on Fox,
Was that a
bro.
Fox show?
Yeah,
Like
maybe,
a
or
rip-off
like
of their
Channel
own
56
show?
maybe is like
The WB.
I feel sorry for anyone listening to this because all three of you are all fucking yacked up and talking over each other. It's fucking crazy.
Are we?
Yeah, that's
I'm
so
gonna
bad.
go watch that show when I get home.
Fucking, you know what's gonna be crazy when we do them live from the tour bus?
So I mean that was
Those are gonna be.
that was some of the people that died in 2022.
in memoriam.
Yeah,
So
I don't have sad songs.
Rest in peace.
Your marriage also died.
my marriage also died, and that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I got the house. I got a couch.
Got a couch.
Yeah.
I swear
Oh,
to God. I
we
swear
got
to
a
God.
favor. We gotta wait for you to return the favor. We gotta.
Are you guys gonna make me carry in your fucking pizza oven?
Yeah.
But I swear,
Okay,
I
I'll carry
swear
your
to
pizza
God,
oven.
Joe, this is a true story. This is a true story. I hit up fucking Truth. I was like, "Do you guys have a little party last night?"
He was upset he wasn't invited.
I wasn't invited to the couch
You
stealing
were on
party.
a fucking tour, dude.
Wait, but my phone don't work?
You were in like Europe. What are you gonna fly over to carry a couch into my fucking house?
I was like, hey, did you guys have a little party last night? Fuck me.
We've never really told that story before.
Yeah. Well, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't.
Either way, so basically, Truth got us all together, right? Like, obviously, Mark and I have been friends. We've been in bands for fucking years, and I've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
And like, Truth and I are brothers.
I've known everybody at the table.
Yeah. But like, and then Danny and all that. Like, and I knew Danny from just playing in Arizona and all that shit.
I knew Danny from the Chophead DVD days because he was giving me music.
Oh, right.
Like we had Northside Kings and shit on.
Yeah, like
the
so Craig knew him, and then Slapshot would play out there, and like that's how I met him.
And I knew Danny from endlessly watching him punch out Danzig in like 2004.
But again, this is growing to like be like a fun little fucking friendship.
Yeah,
and
yes,
all that
yes,
shit. We've all grown definitely fucking closer. So it's been a lot of fun. So
absolutely. That's one of the things I'm appreciative of, and like, because we've been doing it 2 years maybe. But it really kind of kicked off in 2022.
Has it really been that long?
It's been 2 years, yeah.
We did
the Christmas
You're welcome,
episode.
America.
That was a year ago.
The first couple of them, like Ryan was still on.
Yeah.
There was one with Ken from the shop, Kenny Cupcakes.
Yeah.
And so we've had a couple, but then this is the one that found its legs and stayed going.
The one that you could find where you had 3 other dudes that had nothing else to do.
Shitheads.
It's always one of those things.
You're drunk on a Monday night.
Blood for Blood. But Outlaw, anything on the Outlaw Anthems is probably on the top 10.
Yeah, I can see. Yep.
That's my favorite Blood for Blood record.
Yeah, me too.
Hands down. So.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's a pretty flawless record for the most part. But yeah, man, like this has been fun to do, and it breaks up all like the regular episodes and stuff.
The serious on track.
Yeah. I'm always like I don't know. I gotta usually my next guest has to be someone I know because I don't want whoever I'm getting on to listen to this and be like, I'm going on this fucking bullshit. Yeah.
Well, these are this is your highly rated episodes.
Yeah. You know what I should have done?
It's the Joe Hawk bump, is what it is.
What I'll do is
I'll do the Mark Civitrice bump right about now.
amongst the other bumps that I see what's happening, the Bolivian bumps.
I didn't super prepare, but what I'll do is I'll do like the top 5 or top 10 episodes that had the most downloads, and I'll post that up too.
Yeah, and congratulations to you. The numbers came out. Like the 5% or whatever the fuck it is.
Fucking nuts, dude! I was so surprised at that.
Did you guys see that? No, he has like accolades now.
Number 1 in Bolivia. No. Congratulations! I saw that too.
Not in general. Not in general, but like just on Spotify.
The shithead.
Spotify's huge though.
But it's in the top 5%.
And they pay fantastically.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
They're sending you a bottle of fighting cock.
Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, shout out.
Dropkicks get like an $8 check from them.
Yeah. So, but shout out to all the listeners and people that share it and keep it going. Because I was surprised to find that it was in the top 5% of most subscribed to and most shared shows.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
It's great.
Bananas.
It's a big ego stroke.
Not really. I'm like,
listen, that shit.
We big cock stroke. We don't even got heat on right now.
Yeah. There's no heat on. I don't have earphones that work.
So 2023 Patreon motherfuckers, step it up. Help us out.
Yeah, we're sitting in a room filled with.
If you'd like to donate a couple jackets and winter hats to Chopperhead,
if you do labor like most of us do, right?
Yeah.
Come down to fucking the Dipper Cafe, New Bedford. We have a 3rd floor that we could technically make an actual studio.
Oh yeah, right.
We got to build it out.
There might not be heat in that 3rd floor.
There's no heat yet, but
He rises, motherfucker. It's gonna be warmer than here.
Yeah. Concrete floor.
Yeah. So what's going on for the Dipper as far as New Year's Eve?
New Year's party. We got a DJ. He's gonna
a
spin
good
whatever
segue.
people
Thank you,
want
Joe.
because he can get whatever.
And karaoke?
He's got the internet. He'll play whatever you want.
Yeah. And he's got karaoke. He's like,
All right. So what karaoke songs are you 3 doing? Because you're a vocalist by trade.
I'm not drunk enough to engage in that.
The last karaoke song was Beth by Kiss, and that was a long time ago.
What song are you gonna do?
No, the last one I did was probably about 15 years ago. I did Beth by Kiss.
Would you do if this weekend if you go down to the Dipper Cafe?
Not if when. Come down to the Dipper Cafe and see Mark and see.
Mark, will you do Beth as a duet with me?
You gotta do the Meatloaf song.
I'll do the Meatloaf song too. He's gonna sing the girl part.
Wait, I don't even know the song.
Well, you have a week to learn it, motherfucker. You're a vocalist.
You don't have to learn it. It's karaoke.
Karaoke.
The word is
The words come up.
Yeah.
I'll do Journey, Stone in Love.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's a good song.
I'll do the Cult Fire Woman.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
I mean, I'll do karaoke.
Only because I can't hit those notes. I just wait for it.
If he's got
Smoke, she is a rising.
if he's got some UFO Doctor, man, I'll fucking do that too. Yeah.
Oh, he's got it all.
All right, good.
And then
Karaoke.
what we're gonna do is once a month when we do karaoke, is gonna be on Friday nights, and once a month we're gonna do Gong Show karaoke.
That's awesome.
So you guys gonna come down and be judges?
That would be awesome.
Be judges. Gong Show karaoke.
I'll just carry the gong up as I'm singing and gong myself off the fucking stage.
Nah, for real. Like we're gonna do
That
Gong
sounds
Show.
fun,
If you win, you win like
We're gonna put
prizes
money on
and all
it.
that shit.
So I mean that right there, that
Like win a
idea
free
of, like,
pizza
of the gong show karaoke. Now that's when like you get this apparatus and you
Live.
move it, live, and you move it over to the Dipper. Because I mean, I think your supporters, your listeners are gonna want to hear like some New Bedford townies do fucking
live at the Dipper.
Yeah,
Gong
live,
show
live
karaoke.
Yeah. That's a little beyond my technical situation right now.
you
But
can-
I think
let's let it get it
we
going a
can
little
plug
bit.
into the board.
Yeah, let's get it going a little bit. And then we'll do that.
live at the Dipper with the American flag boots, like the AF record.
Step on like a codfish.
1367 Purchase Street.
Yeah.
Come on down. Open till 2 a.m.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Speaking of which, I got to go there and fucking make change tonight.
You guys pour mean Narragansett.
Well, I don't know how it went last night. It was pretty good yesterday, but
Yeah. We go.
all right. Well,
Pizza oven coming soon.
that's it.
How heavy is the pizza oven?
So sure
It's
about
not bad.
pizza.
It's just I'm only like a couple weeks into my learning. I can't really
Are you guys gonna do like what type of pizzas are you guys gonna just be doing, like basic pizzas like pepperoni or something like that, or can I get some like California Pizza Kitchen type shit on there, like
So here's our deal.
GAY. Just get a fucking pizza and deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted pineapple on my pizza, am I gonna get shit for that?
Yes.
Okay, good. As I should.
Yes. No, and don't try and dig up the most obscure fucking pizza toppings.
Yeah, you
from
want
some place
anchovies,
that's still
like-
listening to
I
cassettes.
want like artichoke and goat cheese or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
No,
Can I
we're
goat
not like
cheese?
an artisan fucking like pizza place. Who do you think's calling me from +88-121-46?
Pick it
I
up
could
and put it
guess
on the
it, I won't
phone.
say.
Pick it up and put it on the phone. It's a caller. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Ryan. You're on the air.
Hello. You have an international express and it will be returned soon. English inquiries, please press 8 and Chinese, please press.
Your pocket
Copyrighted
vagina is shipped.
Press whatever the Chinese one was.
8.
查询请按8。
Your Chinese pocket vagina is shipped.
Dude, you know what it is? It's fucking KO's jacket.
Oh yeah.
I got this fucking jacket from this website, and it's just like this fucking Chinese company, and the U.S. just like denied it. They're like no. They sent 2 of them, and like one of them was fucking too big. I sent it back, or I just like ordered another one rather, and yeah, it's fucking KO's jacket. Nonetheless, that's the only business I have with China. Right now.
All right. On that note, we're done.
Communist bastards.
If you're in business, you probably have a website, but can your site handle your growth? How many visitors before your site slows down or crashes? What about storage and data security? From web hosting to virtual servers, Pair Networks provides the online infrastructure you need to start, grow, and flourish. When it comes to security and updates, don't worry, we've got you covered. Our 24/7 US-based customer support is the best in the industry. No frustrating chatbots or sitting on hold for hours. Check out pair.com today to learn more. That's PAIR.com.